everybody.
Welcome to Non-Committal Tuesdays, where we're picking up... We played this on a Friday, like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
We just decided to come back to it.
Should be a good time.
Should be a good time. Total War Warhammer. We didn't get that far last week, so like...
Hey, I mean, we killed some giants.
We are sitting in Altdorf, which is a major capital. It's the capital of the Empire. So we did some things. We have a collection of...
Was the capital of the Empire.
Was the capital of the Empire. We have a collection of mammoths with Wolford here. A collection of mammoths and a collection of werewolves.
And our captain is riding a mammoth, so we've got even more mammoth.
Yes, technically there's 4 mammoths involved in this army.
One of the mammoths can shoot boats. Still the greatest power of all time.
I forgot about that power. I forgot. I didn't remember for a second.
You can't go wrong with shooting a boat at someone. No, yeah. So what's where did we leave off?
So what we're trying to do is that somewhere over here
is a quest marker, right? For us to go kill a monster.
We wanted to go fight a dragon. That seemed fun.
Cool.
Let's find that.
Where is that dragon?
Alright, it's over here.
Where are you at?
We need to be over here. Also, I think we have another army now, don't we? I don't remember. We took over most of the north.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we beat the troll guy. Like, don't we have? There's an armies tab. Forces. Drog is ready to be recruited. Okay, we should probably raise an army in the north.
Just so we have one up there.
Also, so like Kislev over here, they're like, we need to beat them up, right?
Yeah.
They looked at us funny. Also, we should probably like resettle the north. This is a man on his own.
We were sending him around to settle the north. That was what we were doing with
okay. Because we could just pay money, because we're generating a whole bunch of money by burning down the south.
Uh-huh.
So we could just settle the north.
Only way to do it.
Pull up the...
Actually, I need to tweet out real quick that we're streaming.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
I should probably tweet out more than just that we're streaming on my Twitter, because my Twitter is just me saying that I'm streaming.
Oh yeah, no, you should use your Twitter for other things. Definitely use your Twitter for other things. I don't use my Twitter for anything, including tweeting out that we're streaming. We should also pull up the chat.
Yes. Let me pop out the chat.
Okay. We'll have access to...
We're starting a little bit late today, guys.
We are. Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
We're like 10 minutes or so late.
Mm-hmm.
My bus was a little late today.
We really have the money buildings. Let's go to public order building. Why not? And over here, I got the money building. What does this building do? Research rate. That seems good. Ports are where we make money. You know.
Yes. And
Croatia could be good. And this is also cool. So, he needs to heal up. Because he just took over Eldor and lost.
Yeah, he just... A bunch of dudes were...
What is happening? Valthar Gelt has shown up and brought friend. He's brought a whole bunch of wizards.
That is a lot of wizards. They're all... Hold on. Pop back over there. They all have really fantastic hats.
So, the Empire...
Or beards.
The cool thing about the Empire is they have access to every kind of magic with a unique wizard. So there's a wizard for every kind of magic, and they all look different. Cool. They all have their own model. Because this is like a shadow wizard, and I think that's a nature wizard, I think.
Looks like it. I mean, he's got like the
laurel
crown.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The shadow wizard is the coolest. Because he's like a saucy Gandalf.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Look.
That almost looks like Onion Knight in the top there.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Almost.
Dumpling Knight.
But okay. Our main man.
So this guy has brought every piece of siege equipment available to him. And a heck of a lot of cavalry. I mean, this is going to be rough. This is going to be bad.
We have mammoths, though.
Yeah, but look at our war mammoths.
You're right. Our mammoths are not too great.
He's hurting. I think we could do this just because most of our army is anti-large.
Mm-hmm.
And we have walls, hopefully. Hopefully. Not actually sure how this is gonna work. We don't have walls. We burnt the walls down.
We can throw boats at them.
We're gonna throw boats at them.
See how your wizard likes a boat to the face.
Is that anti-wizard technology?
Yep.
Space
Boats.
boats?
Boats.
So
The best anti-wizard technology.
thing we kind of have to do is just run in there. Come on. I told you guys to run in there, and no one's running in there. There you go. Run in there.
Huh.
They have a lot of
siege equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Is siege equipment very good against just dudes?
Yes, siege equipment is very good against dudes. Because think about it. Hey, Total Warrior, we're playing Total War.
Mm-hmm. How's it going?
You missed us last time, unfortunately. Okay, we don't want to
jump at the end.
Maybe he did. Yeah. So okay, but wolves. I'm going to say that wolves should handle siege equipment. I think that's reasonable, right?
Yeah. What's siege equipment gonna do against a just dog?
A whole bunch of... Well, there's people nearby. There are people. And mostly I just want the main part of my army to, like, go up there.
Just rush them.
Just rush them. Maybe, like, hurt some of these wizards. Have Wolfert kick this general's butt.
Hey, thanks for hosting us, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Bio Knight, we're doing a Norse campaign.
No, this is not, yeah, Norskin.
Norskin
We started this previously. This is like the cool part of the Norskin campaign. We just took over Altdorf, and apparently the Empire got pissed at us for doing that.
Yeah, we're kind of just like rolling through.
Mm-hmm.
They're not a fan of it, but we're doing it anyway.
The city was undefended, so we were like, it would be rude not to.
How can we? Look, our gods will be upset if we don't do this. We've got to do this.
Mm-hmm. It had to happen. So then their army showed up the next turn, obviously, which is right now.
Wizards.
Yeah, somewhere in here.
So many wizards.
So many wizards.
4 wizards. All we can do is throw boats at them.
Yeah, boats are not off cooldown yet. I throw a boat at some siege equipment.
Did it work?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Hard to tell. They're in the trees. Turns out mammoths are good against horses, I guess?
Aren't mammoths pretty much good against everything?
I think mammoths might be the, like
the broken, overpowered unit?
No, just like the rock to everyone else's paper. I don't think they're overpowered. Like, these guys have no... They have, I guess they have a little bit of spearmen, but... We also have a lot of things that are good against spearmen. Okay. The real problem is that, like, most of our units are half dead.
Battle.
They are turning the tide of battle. See up here, we got this little...
Yeah, I know. We started out way lower than that.
Oh, we did?
Okay. Yeah. we were at, like... We're now up to, like, I don't know, 2/5, and we were down to, like, 1/3 or less.
Let's debuff some people. That should help us.
Spooky wizard man, debuff them.
Man, Wolfert just took a cannon to the face. We should probably throw a boat at them.
He's covered in blood, like a lot of blood.
He's killed a lot of people already, like many, many people.
Well, we know he's killed at least like 6 based on the skeletons on his armor.
No, I'm saying right now, like in this fight, in this current fight, he's killed a lot of people. This guy's having a good time. He's gonna die. That's unfortunate.
I don't know how the map integration is gonna work for Total War 2. I actually don't play Total War.
They just showed the new map.
Yeah.
And it's pretty clear where, at least so there's both continents. They're basically based on North and South America, and then Africa. So it's pretty clear where Africa's going to connect, because it's like it just kind of stop. I'll show you on this map. It just kind of stops at the same place. And there's,
okay, cool.
So they're just gonna stitch those together, I think. There's all these rumors about they're gonna cut out territory and stuff, and I don't know if that's based in fact or not. I can't find out.
You don't know if it's just total bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Total war.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's afraid. They announced the chunk change. They announced that the combined map isn't going to be exactly the same as both maps, and it's not clear if that means that like they're going to move the Skaven around, because they're probably going to move the Skaven around. They just announced
excited for Skaven.
They just announced
so excited for Skaven.
They're so cool. Are you familiar with the Hell Pit Abomination? No. Well, it showed up in the trailer. It's a big pile of flesh with a whole bunch of arms, and it's in the game. I can't believe they actually modeled and animated that thing. Who is this person? That Wolfrick's now gonna mammoth? The Emperor's Eye, Eben the Orcbane. This guy's got quite a name.
That guy has more titles than my 7th Sea character from Castile, who has like 8 names.
How is this mammoth still alive? This is the best mammoth. There goes our boat.
The almost dead mammoth?
The almost dead mammoth is still fighting. Okay, so things are turning around.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need to.
Oh wow!
Hire.
It just jumped up a ton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Wolfric was beating their general to pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also.
Wolfric, our main man.
Heroic victory. It's been a while since we got heroic.
Aha! Wow. Holy
yeah,
shit.
right?
Look at their losses. My god. We didn't kill any of their wizards, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But, like, it's whatever.
No, they are. So they're going to release a combined map after the second game comes out. It's going to be...
Yeah.
The Total Order says they're not integrating the maps. They will eventually. They're not integrating them immediately. Okay. I mean... We don't know if the region will be smaller or not, though. Like, that's something that everyone came up with, and I don't know if it's true. I would love to see, like, a quote saying things are actually going to be smaller. Okay, what should we add to this army?
They said that on a stream.
They did? Okay. Should we add a giant? Or, let's add this War Mammoth with War Shrine. And then we'll have slightly too many mammoths, probably. Let's see. I think we want some better...
no such thing.
I think we want some better ground troops, too.
Okay, cool.
The one with the sensible guy. I don't... Okay. I just must have missed that. But yeah, so the... if you look at the other map, it's pretty clear that they're, like, gonna connect right here.
Mm-hmm.
They might be. It might be. I think their line is more like that, but they might just also just change these territories slightly in shape.
Yeah.
But yeah, the orcs are gonna have friends to the south of them, and by friends I mean not friends.
More enemies.
More enemies. We should make it more interesting because the orcs are kind of boring down there. Because you just fight orcs forever, and then you fight dwarves eventually.
Hmm.
Because everyone else is, like, up here.
Yeah, everybody's to the north right now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Skaven's awesome. Excited for the Skaven.
Who doesn't love, like, little rat dudes?
Evil rat dudes, who...
A small army of rat people.
There's nothing small about the army of rat people.
A large army of small rat people.
There you go.
But no, yeah.
I'm really
And lizard folk. I get my kobolds.
It's so
Orc
weird.
friends are just bodyguards, mind controlled by a wraith, right, Malcolm? Yeah, no, that's what orc friends are. Absolutely.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Shadow
right.
of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor. It took me a second to figure out what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, no. the orcs are all actually secretly run by an elf and a human who are both ghosts.
There is so there is an orc in this game that is secretly run by a dead wizard, or dead vampire, I think.
Huh.
He found an evil hat and put it on, and then hat made him do
Fun.
things, which is not unlike Shadow of Mordor.
Completely unlike Shadow of Mordor.
Wurzag is just an orc wizard, isn't he? Shaman. Oh, what's happening?
The terrible mask of E.
Forgot about the terrible mask of E.
Lord of the Asray,
That's a scary army. But we're friends, right?
I
Yeah.
thirst for the hunt.
Look, it's this guy, and he's got 2 dragons.
Huh.
And then a bunch of heroes. I don't know what he's up to.
My challenge, undeniable.
Our favor is really bad. We're bad at having a god love us. Yeah, let's raise a new army, I guess.
yeah.
It's probably the best move. We can afford it.
Seems like a good idea.
I played a bit of a Throg campaign by myself.
Uh-huh.
Not much, like, I fought some people in the
A
north.
few turns.
Mhm. We can, I don't know anything about Dog.
I don't know anything
God.
about Game of Thrones right now either.
Oh, you haven't been watching it?
I haven't. I've watched the first season and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and then the finales for every episode or for every season. Not intentionally.
That's about what I've watched.
Not
too.
intentionally. It has just happened that I have seen all of the finales because I have happened to be in somebody's house when they're watching it.
Do you want us to hire an Ice Dragon Total Warrior? Because we could totally try to hire an Ice Dragon. Let's see how's things.
We can get ice dragons.
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
I just need to upgrade a building to get an Ice Dragon.
I mean, we're basically commanded by Tormund.
I don't know who that is. Not off the top of my head, anyway. I don't like showing me a picture isn't going to help tell me what he is because I read the books. I haven't really seen the show.
He's like a wildling dude.
Okay, so he's just one of the wildlings.
Tormund is Giant's Bane.
Okay,
A
Tormund-
legendary wildling leader
Right,
who
okay.
supports Mance Raider.
Yes, I remember Tormund's Giant Bane. He's a guy.
Got a huge crush on Brienne of Tarth in the show.
Okay,
It's adorable.
I don't think they ever met in the books.
In the show, his character is literally always just being like at her, and she's just like,
I spent all our money.
"Oh my!" Literally all of our money.
That just means we need to fight people
Cool.
for
Let's
more
do it.
money. We have to wait. We have to wait 5 turns down here to get our mammoth.
Huh. We can do that.
Is there an ice dragon in the show now? Is that what's happening?
Maybe.
Like the ice zombies and all that business?
There have been a bunch of ice zombies
I mean, I know that that's like the main...
and like ice giants, so ice dragons wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary.
I guess that wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary.
It is called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird how that show is so about that, and no one mentions it, and we know nothing about them.
Right? It's like they are very much like a huge threat and the thing that everybody should be worried about.
And the
But
thing,
nah, let's go to the Garden of Betrayal.
and the thing that the story is essentially about, like based on the name.
Yeah.
Kind of want to attack these guys just because there's so much stuff happening right here, but it's probably a bad idea.
Just show up and be like, "What's up? You ready to rumble?"
We could also just speed up the Empire more. I don't know, as soon as we leave this town, they're gonna take it over. Ooh, okay, what should we give him?
We've already given him the War Mammoth Mount.
He's got all his, like, unique stuff. Probably-
Can we upgrade his boat?
No, unfortunately we can't. We can upgrade mammoths more. Let's keep upgrading mammoths. Okay, what does he say? And then you know what? They're taking a zombie to Circe that's going to infect King's Landing. So dumb. I don't. Don't the zombies not infect people? Don't they just murder people? I don't think they're infection zombies. That's what I thought. Unless they're taking
weird frost zombies. I don't.
Unless they're taking like
fully
a king, like the boss people.
one of like the heads of the
I forget what they're
Frost
called.
Legion.
The you know,
White Walkers.
a White Walker. Unless they're taking a White Walker.
A full-on White Walker,
Mhm.
not just one of the like zombies.
Yeah, because I think the zombies are just they just stab you. They just grab you and bite you and punch you and hurt you.
Kick you.
Yeah, they do whatever they can possibly do to hurt you.
Try to rip your limbs off, piece by piece.
Eat my enemies.
Good for you.
It's part of a complete breakfast.
I mean, if you're not eating your cereal, douse the blood of your enemies.
Hello,
What is
Rome Total
your
War 2
point?
Master Adam? Master Adam.
Hello.
Hello. So, we should go... No, we need to wait more. Stupid.
One more turn.
One more turn.
Look at the monster horde. Wiping them out.
I don't have enough money. So where should we raid next? Like, we're heading towards Foothills right now.
How about this?
There's
I mean, that's where the quest is, right?
That's where the quest is. That's where we're heading there. But where should we head after that? We're gonna fight this dragon. Do you think mammoths are good against dragons?
Maybe? Yeah, we've got beast hunts unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
We've already killed two,
We did the Cygors.
Cygors.
Last week we did the Cygors up here. Now we're doing the,
dragon.
Yep.
And
See,
all
I told
the
you this
orcs
would
have been
instantly
taken
happen.
Immediately.
It was fun while it lasted, having Outdoor.
We can
Actually,
take
they
it
might
back.
have constant chaos rebellions now. Because we just... Oh, no, okay. We're not actually making any chaos. That's weird.
Really?
Where's my next quest?
We're bad at making chaos, apparently. I don't know why.
Seeking, destroying.
Okay, so... We sack it first and then put a... Or should we just put a... No, I want the money.
Stack it.
To the fore.
Get a whole bunch of followers. Oh. I have to wait a turn to put...
Start doing stuff, we do have to wait a turn. I think there's an ice
There
dragon
is... No,
you can
there
get,
totally
for
100%
sure.
is an ice dragon.
In Game of Thrones or in this?
Oh, in this. There's
We
ice.
don't know about Game of Thrones.
Don't know about
Definitely in this. Just smash it again.
Okay, so we were doing the wolf.
Yes.
Let's do for the hound. Sorry, the hound. Okay.
Blood for the blood god.
Then we'll mess up the
I got this sweet Shakespeare in the Park hoodie from Independent Shakespeare because I went to go see Two Gentlemen of Verona, which they're still doing. So if you got if anyone's in LA, go check out Shakespeare in the Park because it's a real fun time.
I should do that.
Have you never been?
I've never actually been to Shakespeare in the Park. I've
it's
heard
so
about
much
it.
fun.
I've heard about it for years. I've
Yeah.
just never actually done it.
Just show up around 5, drop down a blanket literally right in front of the stage, and then just kick back and enjoy. It's so much fun. They're all fantastic. If you can make it out there this weekend, they're still going for. I think this weekend is their last weekend, but
Okay.
yeah, they're still doing Two Gentlemen of Verona, and it's really good.
All Shakespeare is really good. Like I've never really been disappointed by Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's just they do a really good job. They got a 9-year no not even. They got an 8-year-old Malcolm to sit through all 3 acts of Henry V. That's a very
Henry V is one of the duller.
it's kind of boring. They made it interesting enough that an 8-year-old with a lot of attention problems who couldn't sit still wanted to watch the entire second act after the intermission. That's how good they are.
It's gonna be a while before I can actually get this ice dragon because I have to build the building up. Because we skipped ice dragons because we went for mammoths.
Because mammoths.
Also 'cause
who
wolf-
doesn't want an army of like crazy chaos
These
elements.
jerks have walls. Well, screw that. We have mammoths.
Screw your walls.
So so the new mammoth I hired has a thing on his back.
Uh-huh.
He's got a war shrine, which I'm not really sure what that means. We'll find out.
Something good.
Man, I can't wait for. I'm so excited for the lizard people because they have dinosaurs, but they also have dinosaurs with laser guns on their backs.
Oh my god.
Look at this guy! Look at this guy!
I love Skaven and I love all of it. I love all of the weird little animal races.
The other Skaven thing that was in the trailer that is amazing is the Doom Wheel. You're familiar with the Doom Wheel?
Yes. Hold on, let me pull up a picture of it to link to chat.
Or just watch the trailer. I'm sure they all know what it is because they've seen.
Yeah.
Because they're excited for that game too, based on the fact that they have Total War in their names.
Yeah, true.
Let's get all these werewolves. Let's get everyone working on this doorway. Actually, I should send some.
Crazy chaos rats.
Yep.
You can't go wrong.
It's a wheel with
It's
like
it's
laser guns
basically-
on the front.
It's pretty much General Grievous's like dirt bike from episode 3 of Star Wars.
But it's also like way ricketier.
Yeah, it's a lot more like Apocalypse.
And it has more spikes.
And might just be a barrel.
It might just be a very large barrel.
It might just be a very large barrel. Who do you think the first DLC race will be?
I think the first DLC race will be Tomb Kings.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I think it's gonna be Tomb Kings because they're the most glaring omission, I feel like. Because they're at where the orcs end is like right there is Tomb Kings because that's like Egypt.
Yeah.
You know the Tomb Kings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's mummies.
They're also one of the cooler races. So I think they'll probably do them soon. After that, I have no idea what the second DLC race is.
What do you guys think the second DLC race or the first DLC race is going to be?
The first or second.
First and second.
First and second. Yeah, see? Like, mammoths are very good against doorways.
Your walls are no match for my giant war elephants.
My 4 giant war elephants.
Did you think you
Yeah.
could fight us?
Oh, this Wolfric isn't even.
He's
Wolfric
not
is,
even doing anything,
he's
and
just-
we're already way in the gold for winning.
You think a sub army? Oh, so you
For
think
second or first?
second probably? Because there's a Norse on North America, which is called I forget what North America's called. There's a Norscan faction there.
Cool.
That's like colonized. You know, like Finland and like in real history.
Yeah.
What is Giver of Glory? Fire damage. Do we set the elephant on fire? Or I guess we just made the elephant really angry. Sure, that's cool.
Does the elephant set other people on fire?
No. Well, yes, actually, it does. Yes.
Shoot that boat.
Just tell my werewolves to move slightly out of the way. You can ricochet the boat.
What? You can do sweet, sweet ricochet shots?
You can do bounce shots.
I like everything about this boat. This boat keeps getting better and better, guys. It is the best boat.
Oh, I feel bad for these people. I sent some werewolves around the back, and guess who's here to defend? The peasant bowman.
Oh no.
I will actually have to deal with the mounted yeoman first. But that's scary.
What?
Well, look at this.
The army of wolves
The
that
army
just
of- yeah.
shred through the cavalry. Oh man.
Okay. We're probably not even going to need to
That
have the main
sweet,
army
sweet
show
boat
up.
shot. Them sweet, sweet boat ricochets.
You know the faction that I would really like to see playable? There are vampire pirates.
Ugh.
Undead vampire pirates.
Why is everything about Warhammer just the most over the top and ridiculous? I love it so much.
It's pretty great. Yeah, they already won. That was easy.
Yeah, never question mammoths.
Never questioned me.
Mammoths and werewolves. I know what to build our ultimate army out of.
It's interesting how we're like very Carthage themed, even though we're from the wrong side of the world. Raise it for the hound.
For the hound.
Oh, we're so close to having the hound buff.
Blood for the blood god. Yes.
Okay, now we got some chaos corruption going.
So what is everybody's like plans for the week looking like? You guys got anything interesting planned?
I don't. Wait, nope, that's the wrong building. We want to build.
All I have is
This
finishing
building.
that.
Because we got, see, up here, frostworm.
Ah, cool. Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
nice dragon.
All I have is finishing
The
Dark Fantasy Holy Chainsword.
Friday off working weekend. Aw. It's too bad.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, this weekend I'm helping out at a event thing, a night market gaming event thing for a
That's-
friend of mine.
that's
which should
cool.
be cool.
Where's their night market gaming thing?
I don't remember exactly where it is. I think it's maybe Orange County,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but it might not be there. I need to double check, but my person that I would double check with, who actually probably knows my schedule better than I know my schedule, is I cannot contact them for the next like a little under 48 hours. So we'll figure that
I
out.
kind of want to go to the coast so we can, like... Oh, wait, no, we just need to raid. That's all we need to do. Okay, it's fine.
Raid for days.
Advancing. The correct path.
Oh, we need a raiding camp requires... Okay. So, also, this quest is where? Here.
Beastmen, Bretonia, Demons of Chaos, Dark Elves, Dwarves, the Empire, High Elves, Lizardmen.
Okay, those are the total...
Ogres.
That's all the factions that exist in the tabletop game.
Cool. Yeah.
The thing here is that there's a whole nother game coming. There's a third game. We
Total
know
War 3
Total War
is
3
already greenlit and being worked on.
Yes.
Huh.
So that contains at least one faction, presumably, right? Like the rumor is that is going to have the 4 versions of chaos, because there's 4 chaos gods, so it's going to be mostly about chaos,
all the chaos.
with possibly. So if we look at the map again, see how the map kind of stops here? There's stuff over there. There's chaos dwarves and the ogre kingdoms are over here. So that's 2 factions.
Cool.
Final challenger.
How much is half my movement? You know what sucks is woods.
Fire chief.
Actually,
Should we just burn them down?
we can't burn them down. We're not allowed
What?
to burn them down.
Lame.
Yeah, let's unlock level 3 monster hunts. That sounds fun.
Cool. I don't know that we'll be able to do any level 3 monster hunts just yet, but...
Oh, we're working on a level 2 monster hunt right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I wonder how these people feel about me just hanging out here.
Next.
What's up, guys?
Done and done.
Casually march through their lands
On the move.
Jeez.
with an army of mammoths.
Let's fight. Heading out.
You know what sucks is the stupid Wood Elves forest sucks. It's the worst place. Because
Seems like it.
you can't move quickly through it, and it causes attrition. What's the deal, man? Jeez. They're annoyed at me.
Run away?
Yeah, I guess we have to run away.
Retreat.
Well, we went into the woods.
Did we go the right direction into the woods?
Yes, we did. We don't.
Cool.
We succeeded in the quest. All we need to do is move into this region. Razor Sack Fault, one of the falling settlements. You arrived in the forest, now must plan a way to draw the monster out of its hiding place. Yeah, so we need to burn this place down.
The woods or
This
the
place.
waterfall palace?
The waterfall palace.
Cool. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, not sorry. What? Why can't I?
Chaos for the chaos gods.
Fine. I don't know why I can't attack it, but
I think you're just not close enough.
I guess we have to wait a turn.
Trollfield.
I don't know if it's like smart to just build all these money buildings with this faction, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Did it become more expensive to colonize now that I have an army? That's weird.
Maybe?
Might have.
I don't know. How much was it just to colonize?
2,500. It might also be like this is a bigger settlement.
I
Than
think
the
it,
other
yeah, I
one.
think it's based on settlement, not army size.
I know army size gives you a discount. If you have like huge
Cool.
army, it gives you a discount.
Cool. Because you can just be like, we're looking for 100 men to
They
settle
followed
down.
me into the woods.
Really?
There's less of them, but they followed me into the woods. If I retreat again, do I just die? No, I don't think I do.
think
I could
so.
retreat further into the woods, which is fine. It just means we lose more troops to attrition. Yep, we want our skin wolves to be better. Look at these jerks. They're also dying. Everyone's dying.
Ah,
Jeez, man. Okay,
we got this.
I think we got this. They're mostly made of paper. What else?
Yeah, we're just like a bunch of Viking men.
The real problem is I lost like half my health to just
Attrition.
Attrition, yeah. And the Wood Elf's army is going to show up at some point. That messes up. So let's make a strong forward of Mammoth. I feel like whatever you put behind that, it's going to go through the...
The mammoths will just charge ahead, and then everything else can kind of just
And then there'll
do
be
as it needs to do.
some werewolves, and behind that, we're going to put the regular dudes. And we got the flanking wolf forces.
The
and a
flank
wizard.
wolves.
Yeah, the wolves are great for flanking.
Because they move real quick, right?
Oh, this is this map. I didn't realize what map this was. Okay. There's like a big rock in the middle, and then 2 ways up. And what do they got? They got Hawk Riders and a whole bunch of
Oh boy.
elves. And there's a tree man somewhere.
Dryads.
There's like these are tree kin.
Tree can.
Dryads
okay.
are even smaller. And then there's
Real
a tree
petite.
man, which is like the big bird.
Yeah.
Let's speed up walking over there. It's gonna take forever. They're retreating.
Mm-hmm. Filthy bird cowards.
Why is this man? I guess this mammoth is slow because he's weighed down so much.
What up, guys? I gotta carry an entire temple on my back. Oh no!
I gotta carry a temple of the dark gods.
Come on, guys.
They just keep walking
wanted
backwards.
I just wanted to have my temple of the dark gods. Come on, guys. I like the idea of like a really like kind of nerd, quiet man. It's like, what do you mean you guys don't want to play D&D?
This is the nerd quiet mammoth.
Yep.
We got the boring mammoths and 2 really cool mammoths. Okay, so this is the fun thing with Wood Elves. It's just there's so many arrows.
All the arrows.
All the arrows. Like most of their army is ranged units most of the time.
So the fact that we've backed them a little bit into a corner means that we can just sort of...
We haven't, though. They got all that room to retreat up there.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, we can just smash it still.
That's the plan. Where's the tree men? We do have a problem with these eagles. We have no way of bringing them down. Really.
Can we throw a boat at them?
I don't know if the boat will... I think the boat just travels along the ground.
It has a real tall mast.
That's
swats them out of the air like a fly swatter.
I mean, let's give it a shot. Sure, why not? I'm gonna try to hit these guys too. They seem completely unfazed by that.
Completely unfazed. Well, that's no good.
There's
Can
the
the
tree
mammoths
man.
hit them?
No. I mean, one of our mammoths has, like, people with bows on the back, I think. But it's only a single mammoth. Stupid. So what they do is that you get stuck fighting part of their army, and then the other part of their army circles around you and just shoots you in the back with arrows.
Huh.
And it's hard to deal with. Especially because you charge them and then they just run away. That's gonna work out, though.
Blood for the blood god! Blah! Blah!
So what else is new? What's happening? Watched
Not
any
much.
of the Gamescom news?
I have not. Is there anything interesting happening?
Do you like Jurassic Park? Do you want to build your own Jurassic Park?
Yes.
That's a video game now. Oh,
Jurassic
again.
Park Simulator?
Yeah, it's made by the people who make Park Attack, and it's a, a strategy park building game in the Jurassic World
So
setting.
it's Roller Coaster Tycoon or it's Roller Coaster Tycoon meets Zoo Tycoon
Meets
Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
Cool.
There's been games like it that have existed before, but it's been
Could you
ages.
ever get dinosaurs in Zoo Tycoon?
Yes, there is a dinosaur
Expansion pack?
Expansion pack.
Yeah.
It wasn't very
would do
good,
that.
I don't think,
Yeah.
in my recollection. It was the least interesting expansion pack. Except for the dinosaur part. What do all our turns we got? Okay, we can drain people's life. Let's drain this man's life. And maybe send Wolverine.
Just make sure to hire the right people, and not an agent of your competitor who has full control of your security systems. Probably a good idea. There were a lot of oversights in a lot of the Jurassic Park stuff that could have very easily been avoided. Like, why build a door big enough? Why is the main door that you have to go through to deal with the horrifying super stealth Mega Dino in Jurassic World?
Oh, right.
Why is the only door big enough that it can get out?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there not a smaller door that is at the end of a hallway so you can dash into the hallway? Like,
that seems smarter. No, that's
right?
Yes, right.
Like, don't have
Like
the door
how
flush
all-
with it. Have
how-
the door way at the back of a hallway so you can run to the back of a hallway if the thing is trying to eat you. Because that way, you don't get eaten as you're fumbling to grab the keys. You can just casually, like, dig through your pockets as it's slamming against the wall. What I'm saying is,
Also,
hire me if you need to design security for your dinosaur park.
Even more fundamentally, we lost our dinosaur. And, like, there's no way it could have escaped this pen, but it doesn't appear to be in there. Well, let's just open it and walk in casually, right? Like,
Yeah. Also, we know that it has the ability to camouflage itself.
I thought they didn't actually know that.
Didn't they know that? No, they did know that.
Oh, they did
because
know
they
that.
talked about how it, like,
Right.
because they spliced in these genes and these genes and these genes.
Okay.
They know that it's this, like, super evil monster, and they're like, huh, seems to be gone. Open the gates!
Yep.
Come on, guys. It's not that hard to, like... Seriously.
It's not that hard to dino-proof your park.
It's not that hard to design. Like, I am not good at designing security systems. I should not be able to point out the glaring flaws in your security systems.
My challenge?
Like, that was the reason why the entire first Jurassic Park even worked at all, is that it wasn't that the security systems just happened to fail. It was literal, like, tsunami, and a dude who sabotaged all the systems. Like, you skimped on paying the one man who you should not skimp on paying, which is the guy who's in charge of the doors to the dinosaurs.
Man, we might die here. This could be bad.
Yeah?
Yeah. This guy needs a horse. I think he needs a horse. Or does he need the purple son of Zeus? Ooh, or just let's just do damage to people.
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah. So these guys are probably going to attack me.
Wizard.
I'm worried that they're going to attack me again, and that we will not win that fight. Oh no, okay,
they're running away. They've given up.
I think they burnt down. Yeah, they burnt down a Wood Elf town.
Oh, maybe the Wood Elves will go after them instead.
I'll handle it.
Go here.
Don't we need to...
Oops.
To the four corners.
Then we need what?
To destroy Waterfall Palace?
Oh, should I destroy Waterfall Palace?
Or no? Do we not need to?
We don't need to.
Because if we claim it for us, then isn't that a refuge that we could recover a little bit of health
I
at?
don't think it. Well, we can't. So we can make it a wolf statue.
Okay, true. Yeah.
Also, we're not gonna make a wolf statue because we'd have to fight them again.
Okay, cool.
Where's my next one?
Cool. So where do we have to go?
We have to go to this building right here.
The Oak of Ages?
We have to just go into that province and raid it.
I'll see it
Cool.
But luckily, Bretonia apparently hates the Wood Elves too, which is nice. So they're helping.
Bretonia just long enough to be like, alright, look.
Whatever.
I hate you, you hate us. But we both hate the Wood Elves. So let's work together to kill them and then we can kill each other.
We could try that. We could try for peace.
Not peace. Temporary alliance.
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
We can always
this is
betray
where-
like we've betrayed like 3 people so far. We can betray them later, it'll be fine. No one can stop us.
Welcome to the Garden of Betrayal. my favorite thing from the South Park parody episodes of Game of Thrones is that they literally the kids have been watching Game of Thrones, and so they get into a huge Game of Thrones argument over which console to buy, whether they should buy the PlayStation or the Xbox, and regularly they are wandering through this man's garden, which they have dubbed the Garden of Betrayal.
Sure, why not?
It's a good bit.
I have mixed feelings about South Park.
Yeah.
And have had for a while now.
ahead. The correct.
It's nice we have this raiding camp because it prevents attrition and brings back
Some health.
some health. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that bumped up at least one unit back up to full.
I am the one.
The,
Oh, the
yeah.
wolves? Yeah. Yeah.
the Wolfmen.
And then what is Throg up to? Throg's gonna colonize. I feel like I'm being I'm humiliating Throg in a real way here.
Just sitting
Around
populate.
just build a house. He's the king of the trolls, isn't that?
Oh man, I read this great thing online about how it was somebody had an idea where an ogre finds the sword of a paladin that is basically just possessed by the paladin's soul, and so the paladin starts talking to the ogre and convincing it to do good, and you get basically what was a chaotic evil ogre now influenced by a lawful good paladin to the point where the chaotic evil ogre becomes a lawful good ogre because it's just doing good stuff. Somebody wrote an entire story about it, and I was like, this is good. I like this. I can get behind this as a character concept.
I need to change one of our buildings for
The Grayling Moot.
because we need this building to get the Frostburn, but it has to be in the
Okay.
same province as the other
Okay.
building. Guess I could. like recruiting high-level units is hard sometimes when you don't have enough slots. They're adding more
Yeah.
slots in the next game, which is nice.
That's good.
And they're adding more interesting buildings too. which is
Oh
also
boy,
nice.
guys, it's the Bay of Blades. I love that game.
Is the game? Yeah, yep, I see that. Is it a game?
It's Beyblades.
Oh, Beyblade.
The greatest top game. And anime.
To the four corners.
Have you watched Little Witch Academia, the new series on Netflix?
I have not watched the series on Netflix.
It's pretty good so
It's
far.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've heard, it's real good for the episodes where they're not actually trying to do any plot stuff.
I like the plot episodes. I think the plot episodes are fine mostly.
Well, it's not bad in the plot episodes.
Okay, it's cuter. It's cuter
it's
in the non-plot.
better.
episodes.
Like it's a more Little Witch Academia from the movie when it's just filler episodes.
Okay, sure.
Is what I've heard. Like, not that the other episodes are bad, just that the non-plot episodes are better.
That reminds me of something. A realization I came to because I've been watching.
what's
Also,
up?
continue watching Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Star Trek is awful for filler episodes.
Yes.
It's like a bad anime with filler
Yes.
episodes.
There is so much bad anime fan service in Star Trek. It's amazing.
Every third episode, they like travel to the past or go to the future.
Or just go to a beach. They have
I
done
have-
that so many. There are so many beach episodes in Star Trek.
Do we have to fight all of this? It says we're gonna win, so I guess we should just fight all of this.
It's a lot of bows, but like
We can't
just
raid the
catch up
province.
to
We
them.
can't raid the province without destroying the tree because you have to be close enough, and the tree is bigger than the province. And so yeah, all these horse archers. Those are all horse archers.
Yes, and
You know
we're
what the
going
most
to chase
annoying
them
thing-
down with the wolves and murder them.
They're
'Cause
fast. They're,
wolves.
they're faster than the wolves. You may have missed it last battle, but
I saw the wolves just yakety saxing their way across the back of the battlefield.
So the other amusing thing to me is that in real life, the most annoying thing to deal with is horse archers.
Yeah, no,
Several
accurate.
very successful countries employed mostly horse archers.
Mongolia.
Mongolia is most famous. They also had non-horse archers.
They had very good, like, just foot soldiers as well. They were just very good at fighting in general.
I believe Pontus is the one that basically just had horse archers in real life. And it's hard to deal with them, especially when you're like not accustomed to dealing with them.
And you're just like, oh no, wait, what?
It's like when you're a Western European army and you're used to fighting knights and people on foot in heavy armor.
All of a sudden you have to deal with just a bunch of really speedy dudes who pepper you with little, like, arrows.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I can't catch up to you. I'm winded from taking 15 steps because I'm wearing full plate.
Also, horse archers, the famous Custer's Last Stand, he lost to horse archers, basically. Man, I just threw a boat at them and they barely noticed.
Looked like they got out of the way.
Maybe a little bit, but not.
Corn commands.
Corn commands more corn. He's very hungry right now.
You ever heard of Corn Palace?
What is that?
It's a tourist trap in, I think, where is? Hold on, let me see if I can figure out where the
Our
Corn
wolves
Palace
are
is.
losing to the horse archers.
The Corn Palace is in I believe it's in South Dakota.
South Dakota, okay.
Yeah. It's basically just a really, really surreal building that has a lot of stuff made of corn.
Okay.
The only thing that was not made of corn was the corn maze, which was instead just like chain link fences with like the green fabric on it.
That is the most disappointing thing I've ever heard.
Everything else was made of corn, including an entire Christmas tree.
Okay.
Made of corn, like corn cobs.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I've seen the photos and videos of this place, and it's very much just like, what? What is this strange thing that exists for some reason?
Where's the... I'm confused. Oh, what the hell? Okay. So, this unit is spread out so far, but the flag, rather than being in the heart of the unit, is way over there for some reason.
Huh. That's odd.
It is odd.
For sure.
There's the general. Should probably kill that general.
Murder him.
They keep running. The problem is, they keep running away.
They're trying to do the run and gun technique.
Well, I mean, they're trying to do the not get killed by mammoths technique, which it's hard to blame them for that, honestly.
We do have a lot of mammoths.
So every time you charge them, they retreat and then shoot you. Like these poor souls are dead. Have you seen these guys? They're cool. Or like their animations.
Stag spearmen.
Stag spearmen. I think the horse archers are also stag archers and not horse archers.
Okay, so it looks like we've lost a unit, right?
These guys? Yeah, but pretty much. Also, we did lose a different unit.
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
Not one of the mammoths.
Ooh, they actually caught them. Finally. They should win because they have spears. Spears beat horses.
In the rock, paper, scissors of mass combat, spears beat horses.
It's like spears beat horses, horses beat archers, and archers beat spears. That's the medieval rock, paper, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
And then mammoths, you just punch them in the face.
Mammoth is just run. Just get out. Leave. There's no reason to try. You're dead if you go up against mammoths.
Can you believe they actually used elephants in combat?
In real life?
In real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, think about how terrifying that has to be if
Must
you've
have been.
never seen an elephant before. You're like, oh god, there's just a giant mountain of creature coming at me. It has huge tusks and a weird trunk thing.
The bite of the hound can be felt on the icy winds.
Hey, we've got the first rank of hound.
Haha, we burnt down their stupid tree.
And put a giant statue there instead.
Screw you, elves.
Oak of Ages, more like Nope of Ages. Hey!
That was terrible.
That was really bad. Alright, I'll leave now. We're done.
There's the dragon.
Aha!
Your allegiance grows, my lord.
I mean,
A land of ice and war.
As you raise further settlements,
so we got a
erect
cool
monuments
sword.
Forest
to them,
Dragon Fang.
build upon this bond and ascend
So we
beneath
only-
God's gaze.
we aligned with this god.
Of the old world are at
Cool.
your mercy.
How do we align with him more?
Does anyone know if the Chaos Invasion actually happens or not for us? Like,
Let's search it up. Does
because it should have happened by now.
Chaos
Embarking. Done and done.
I mean, I guess we're the Chaos Invasion. So
Yes, no Chaos Invasion when
Okay.
playing Norska as their victory. Hold on. Condition is related to the Chaos Invasion.
Okay. Oh, that means we'll probably trigger a Chaos Invasion or something.
Chaos Invasion shows up after you get level 3 with
Okay,
a god,
yeah. And then
you
they
follow
fight
the
us.
quest line.
Yeah. Mhm.
You either follow the Ever-Chosen, or wreck the world with them, or defy the Three-Eyed Lord and fight the Chaos Invasion instead of joining them.
Cool.
So we could
That sounds
just
cool.
join the Chaos Invasion.
We could just join the
Be
Chaos-
like, hey, great, you guys are here, awesome, let's help out. I'm so ready.
So down.
Murder time.
We've invaded pretty well. I would
Chaos
say.
Invasion. We're the Chaos Invasion.
We burnt the Oak of Ages down, which is quite the feat.
Imminent rebellion.
What's your problem, dudes? Why are they unhappy?
Corruption?
Characters, taxes, difficulty, lack of corruption. Well, let's stop taxing them. And, wait, is he making everyone unhappy? Well, let's... He's got some traits, okay. Politician. Gold.
He has politician.
Apparently... No, he shouldn't be making people unhappy.
Huh.
I'll also probably give him better armor. What's he got right now? That's pretty good armor. Ooh, we should give him the giant Cygor eyeball. Okay, which... Is he in this province? So hard to tell. Tower crack. Yeah, he is here. Why is he making everyone upset?
I don't know.
Especially when he should be giving, because he has this, the politician, which is possible in public order for every concurrent war with neighboring faction. Oh, neighboring faction.
Huh.
We're going to declare some wars.
Cool.
So, we're neighboring Kislev. So, screw you
The Ice
guys.
Queen does not want you here.
Yep, that helped. And then, are we neighboring them, do you think? I guess we're not neighboring anyone else, really. Unless we count... We're at war with them already.
Ostland. Huh.
Yeah, so... There's gonna be a rebellion. Let's just give him an army. He's gonna have a little bit.
Local.
He's a big troll, he can handle himself.
Them some nice local boys you got right there.
Did you see the did you see the Junkrat short?
I did not. There's a Junkrat short now?
It's not like an animated short, it's an announcement for the new Overwatch map.
Ooh.
It's really cute. You said you liked Junkrat, so
I do.
let's fight this dragon.
The next map is Junkrat and Roadhog's old home.
It's Junkertown.
Gasp.
Junkertown is the next map. Junkertown.
Junkertown.
So there's the short.
It is.
There's a video called The Plan.
I like it.
It's pretty great.
It's coming. It's in the trees. Can you see it?
What? Wait, what? What? What?
The elusive Radizashan waits
Do you see how there's the big dragon right here, and then there's 3 smaller dragons,
for you to travel.
4 smaller dragons.
four smaller dragons.
At least.
I was not prepared for 4 dragons.
5 smaller dragons.
I think 2 of those are
Do
eagles.
not sit back while we attack.
No, you're right. 2 of those are eagles.
Okay, good. So only 3 smaller dragons.
Just as ignorance
Mhm.
That's easy. We got this. Slay the legendary beast.
Wulfric the Wanderer.
Oh, great.
Escape, everyone.
Ancient treemen will reinforce their dragon to greatly increase its resistance to attacks. Kill them to keep the dragon vulnerable.
Cool. I mean, the wolves are pretty good against tree men,
The
right?
wolves should be good against treemen, so maybe we'll save the wolves. Put, like, Marauder Spearman against the dragon. Slash
And
the mammoths.
The mammoths. When in doubt, throw the mammoths at it. And a bow.
And a boat. The boat's not going to do anything to a dragon.
Unfortunately. I guess we can throw a boat at the tree men.
We can.
Do tree men have a natural resistance against boats as they're made of the same stuff? Or does that
It's
do,
like using
does
water
that do,
against
like,
the water type.
Or does that do like critical damage because they're like, oh god, our fellow trees. No, what have you done?
I think...
Like
I mean,
imagine throwing a boat made of people at someone who is a people.
a boat made of people?
Yeah.
They would do a lot of psychological damage.
Exactly. This is no longer a war of physical violence. This is a war of psychological violence.
I'm gonna send some of our wolves over here to deal with, like, they have all this cavalry and stuff. And all of these dragons. Too many dragons.
So many dragons.
And eagles. Okay,
Eat your soul.
let's activate some abilities.
The dragons are on the ground. You should be able to throw a boat at them.
Hear my taunts.
Oh, you want me to throw a butt a dragon?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to hit my wolves. I don't want to hit my wolves.
Be jumping.
Wolfer just slaughtered that dragon. No problem.
Yeah. Are the treemen running away?
Where?
Is that what that is up in the top corner there?
That's okay. So this is wolves and some horse archers.
Okay.
They're gonna have fun together. They're just gonna have a nice party.
They're just gonna run.
Mm-hmm. That
Run
gets some
for days.
exercise.
I just recently rewatched Wet Hot American Summer.
I've never seen that. Is it good?
It's definitely good. It's ridiculous, over the top, kind of dumb in a lot of ways, but it's a fun time. But there's a bit where one character is running away from another character on a motorcycle,
Okay.
like on foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny.
Are we
And
doing
just
anything
them-
with this dragon?
I think so. It's at half health.
It's not. That's not half. I don't think that's half.
Slightly over half health.
Are these the ancient treemen?
Yes.
Or they're... That's not the ancient treemen, that's the court dragon.
Those are the ancient trees down there.
Okay. They're called treekin, though.
Yes, the tree king. Or is perhaps that?
That's a dragon I scared away.
Okay.
That's probably the ancient treeman. Ancient protector? That sounds like a...
Yep. A tree ent.
Look at this guy. That's an ent.
This does not make much sense. Then again, you are quite small. Anytime I'm talking to, like, a 4-year-old. Small children in general. As I'm basically just a tree ant talking to hobbits at that point. And they have climbed up onto me.
So they...
and do
Okay,
not
so
make
they
much
got a
sense.
buff from that guy? 22% damage reduction.
So kill him.
Yeah, basically.
Kill him fast. And kill him good.
That's what... Wolfrick's on the case.
Wolfrick's on the case. What?
And I think everyone else is going to keep working on this dragon.
Just wail on the dragon.
This dragon has a lot of health.
How much? Can we see the actual number
I don't
of health?
think we
or
can see the
just
number.
health bar?
Just the health bar. You can see the health on friendly units.
Yeah.
Like, some... Oh, wait, now I actually think we can see the actual health. We toggle... Yeah. So, this guy has 5,000 health.
Well, closer to 6,000 left. The mammoth has.
10,000. Okay, so maybe he's not insanely healthy.
It's just got a lot of resistance.
Did our wolves lose? Okay, it's basically a tie. They got damage resistance right now. Okay, yeah, Wolfrick's working on it.
Wolfric is just going to town. The cravens, your warriors flee.
Probably said Wolfric after the big dragon, too. 'Cause he would make short work of them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's real good at that. Throw a boat at him?
Sure.
Dang, I was hoping it would. I was hoping that would be the final blow.
That would have been cool. I was hoping that, too.
You gotta go for that dramatic boat for the final smackdown. All right.
Keep... This guy buffs people. Sets them on fire. Oh, dragon's almost dead. Just need
Kill him! Murder!
We'll probably still have to finish off the rest of his army.
Yes! Utter chaos! Kill those chaos murder times.
What?
Chaos murder times.
Chaos Murder Time?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So close to death. How much health does this dragon have? 900. It's just not taking damage quickly enough. It's a real problem. Oh, it's got
taking it pretty quick.
There's another Ancient Protector?
It's another Ancient Protector that showed up.
Damn it. What a jerk.
Wolfric the Wanderer, hear my taunts.
There were no survivors over in the top corner. Oh wait, no, there were. Damn it, the horses won. Look at this pile of my beautiful wolves.
And a lot of horses.
A lot of horses.
Did they actually kill that wolf unit?
Yeah, they actually killed them. Or, I don't know, they made them run away.
I think they ran away because I don't see us missing a unit right now.
We're definitely down. Okay. Wolfric's pro against shrieks. Dragon died.
Yes.
Does Wolfric still get the glory for the hunt if he didn't actually touch the dragon in any meaningful way?
He was providing support, the most important part of any hunt. He's the one who was responsible for, like, providing snacks and water. That's why he's on a mammoth. He's tossing out, like, Gatorade and stuff. Making sure everybody's...
The dragon alone killed most of these people.
Don't put our boat down. I think our boat killed a couple of our own units there, too.
Okay, it probably did. Are they running away yet? Is everyone running away? Almost. Let's help them along with the boat.
Run away!
Oh no, they're gonna dodge the boat.
Oh.
They dodged the boat. Did I tell you that I won at PlayerUnknown's BattleGrounds?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I won.
How much do you get for that? Like, you get a...
It wasn't a ton, honestly.
Huh.
It was like it was more, but it was like only like 300 or 400, something like that.
Still. Did you kill a lot of people?
No, I killed 2 people, I think. I killed one person at the beginning of the game and one person at the end of the game. Just the person at the end of the game happened to be the second to last person, that's all.
Cool.
I felt I got really lucky, basically.
I feel like that's how half of people win that game, is like, the
Yeah.
cards just fall right.
I got
And
lucky.
you're like, yes.
The second and third person killed each other, and I knew where they were. And then the guy who won that fight, I just stupidly walked down a hill towards me. So I waited until he was like halfway down and shot him.
That works.
Yeah.
Were you hiding in a bush?
Yes, I was hiding behind the bush, basically.
Cool.
Worked out real well.
Yeah, that bush hiding is like the primary tactic.
I'm beginning to think that being prone is a mistake. Because I die so often when I'm prone.
You don't have fast enough movement. It restricts your movement, and it
And your
restricts your
aim.
vision and your aim.
Oh no, another ancient protector code.
Do you need to kill the ancient protector?
Well, you notice how the fight isn't over yet?
Yeah.
I think we need to kill the ancient protector. Here, let's accelerate, because I sent like all the mammoths after it.
That's one brave treant right there. It's also one very dead treant. What a glorious offering.
Except he died ages ago, man. 224 units that dragon killed.
That's over half of the units we lost.
It is, wow.
That's well over half of the units.
Well
we
over
lost.
half,
That's like
yeah.
3/4 to 4/5 of the units we lost.
Quest successful. We got a Forest Dragon Fang. This one that gives you a spell.
Oh, cool.
Which should we sacrifice more to the Hound?
Yeah, keep going for the Hound. Blood for the Blood God.
To the four corners.
Can we escape these stupid woods now? Can we just leave?
I'll hand
Okay, almost.
heading out.
I also want to make peace with the Wood Elves so they don't just stab me in the back.
Your words and heart are
Oh,
hollow.
they
My hound.
nope, they're not into it. They might
Yeah.
be slightly mad at me for, you know, destroying their sacred tree and killing their sacred dragon.
Not just destroying their sacred tree, but planting a giant demonic wolf statue where it grew.
Details. That was already there. We just
We just
found it.
carved the tree into it. I think that's obviously what happened. Is it wasn't that we planted it there; it's that we chopped off all the branches and carved it into a giant demonic wolf statue that pukes blood.
I forgot they puke blood, like a proper wolf statue.
Like any proper wolf statue, make sure that your wolf statue has the blood fountain in it.
What are you guys doing here? These guys are from here, Ithalia.
Huh.
Apparently they beat Bretonia, and the Musalon is still alive. That's a vampire.
Huh.
Who should we pick on next?
I don't know.
Actually, we could maybe think about a new fight because we killed them. Wait.
There we go. All right.
Ah, there we go. Killed them. Skip these guys. Did this one.
Cool.
And then now we have the Great Mawherd Bloodfjord, which is a mammoth.
Mammoth battle.
It gives us...
We get the mammoth.
Yes, we would
We
get,
get the
mammoth.
mammoth.
We get the mammoth. I don't know what this is.
More mammoth.
Oh, it's okay. We can put that on a unit. That's cool. That's cool. And then there's also a Terrorgeist, which is a big dead
Ignore that.
dragon bat thing. Mammoth. Okay.
Mammoth.
Sure.
Mammoth. I love mammoths.
We have to go all the way back.
Oh no!
I think Throg is gonna deal with this mammoth, and Wulfric is going to stay in the Southlands because man, he's already all the way down here. Might as well go fight some orcs, right?
Can we send the mammoth that we get to Wulfric?
Yes.
Cool.
You want to have
Good.
an all mammoth army?
I want our main raiding force to have a giant epic mammoth in it. Fear us and our ultimate mammoth man.
These wood elves are mad, angry.
Very much so.
It's
Fear
cool
the
we were
mammoth.
going that way anyway.
It was on our way.
The other thing we could do, if you wanna take a break from the campaign and just mess around a bit, is we can make custom battles. So we can make an army of all mammoths and pit it against anything you wanted to. If you wanna just mess around a bit.
Ooh. I think we do that for the finale for today. When we're done
Okay.
with when we're like in the last like half hour of the stream, we just make
Okay.
an army of mammoths and pit it against.
I thought we were
something
at that
seems-
point by now, but we're not. That's
No, we're still like 2 hours away from the last half hour.
fine. Okay.
It's 1:30.
I think we should do the last hour because
Okay.
some fights will take a long time.
Cool.
No challenge.
So what do you think would be an interesting thing to go up against an entire army of mammoths?
Well, so there's the funny thing. I think you start with the funny thing where you have 12 mammoths versus 12 units of peasants. or you could do peasants or you could do goblins. I'm not sure which one you prefer.
goblins.
Goblins.
It's got to be goblins.
Should we fight him this time or keep retreating? What do you think? We can probably take him. It's going to be a bloody hard fight because we're all so
Just keep
hurt.
retreating.
Sure. It's the problem is I keep trying to refresh my army, and then he comes in and
He shows up and is like, "Not today."
I guess we could just move all the way away from him.
Wandering.
Oh look, it's some what's it called? Beastmen.
Huh?
Good old beastmen.
Didn't we kill all of them?
We killed. So they keep coming. They just show up
Okay.
places. That's their whole shtick.
They just sort of arrive
Mm-hmm.
at various times.
The woods of the world teem with beastmen herds and something.
The woods of the world teem with the horrid beastmen. A challenge?
I eat my enemies.
Yep.
Part of a balanced breakfast. The blood of your enemies. Get it today now at Ralph's.
It's nutritious and cheap.
Shatter skulls.
Because of course you got a lot of enemies.
He's got like a checkerboard pattern on his back.
He does. He found a giant tablecloth. Managed to sew it into his jacket.
He's really big. He's really big. He's like his mace is like bigger than a person.
Huh. It's a big mace.
Uh-oh. Hislop's on the hunt.
On the hunt.
Well, they're fighting these guys, I guess.
Whoa.
We need to make more statues to the wolf god.
I am the one.
Blood for the blood god.
Ooh, should we help them? We should probably just help them. Oh, we can't.
Nah.
We could help them to death, and then destroy it on our own.
Set up a statue for the wolf god. Our beautiful, beautiful bloody wolf god.
Seeking, destroying.
Sorry, dude. You're in the way.
Where's my...
Oh. I don't think he's gonna attack us. Alright, remember? We made peace with
Okay.
Bretonia. Let's betray them.
Decisive victory.
We could also, because it's a coastline, we could make an outpost.
Would that make for fast traveling back and forth?
No.
Or no? Okay, then. Raise it for the wolf hound.
My challenge?
Oh, the hound! Skyrim belongs to the Norska.
What? What?
Skyrim belongs to the
Oh,
Norska.
yeah, we're kind of like them.
A little bit.
A little bit.
We're a little bit like Nords, right?
Mm-hmm. That was so weird in that game, how it tried to portray both sides as the same, except all of the Skyrim people were huge dicks.
I mean, everybody's super racist and an asshole in that.
The Empire was fine.
Ish.
More or
I mean,
less.
they weren't terrible, but they were also very much going under. Like in the grand scheme of the universe, the
Oh,
Empire was at its end.
I guess.
Like the Empire was ending. That's what was happening on a large scale in the Elder Scrolls universe.
When's Elder Scrolls
6 supposed to come
Skyrim
out?
2, Elder Scrolls 6, whatever it ends up being?
I think that was the MMO.
Well, there's
right?
the MMO,
Or-
but it's...
Yeah, let's take a
The
look.
MMO is a completely... It hasn't been announced or anything. I know that, because I would have heard about it if it had. I don't even know if they've said they're working on it yet.
Let's see. Elder Scrolls 6 release date, rumors, gameplay info, and other stuff. And what we'd love to see.
The real question, in my mind, is if it's Skyrim 2 or not, because it could easily be called Skyrim 2.
Currently lacking a catchy subtitle. Elder Scrolls 6, the next entry. Yet to enter pre-production.
Okay.
Alright, so, yeah.
Never happening. Which is weird. Like,
Skyrim made so much money.
Skyrim continues to make so much money. It's not like
Somehow,
Skyrim...
Skyrim is still making money, and honestly might still be making more money than,
Fallout 4?
no,
Probably
no,
not.
I was gonna say, Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh. Actually, I would believe that. If
Like, I
Skyrim
legitimately
continues
think
to
that
make-
Skyrim is still, at this point, making more money than Elder Scrolls Online.
I would believe that.
Elder Scrolls Online people don't really like it
Mm-hmm.
because most of them come in expecting it to be Skyrim 2.
And it's not.
And it really is not. It's an
Because
MMO.
it's just an MMO. Which is
okay.
Which
and
is
it's not
fine.
a bad
It's-
MMO. It's
Mhm.
actually a pretty good MMO from everything that I've seen about it.
oh, this is great. You can see exactly where we walked because there's burnt town.
Ah, yes.
Burnt town.
Destroyed
Burnt town.
towns.
Burnt town.
You can follow the trail and path of destruction as we work our way down.
Not likely.
Oh, good. There's attrition, so they're gonna lose eventually. I guess I should just keep. Oh wait, I can't actually. Right? Yeah.
Blood before the blood god.
These are already turned into statues of things.
Cool. Werewolves versus vampires. That would be a
Ooh, that sounds fun. What kind of vampires? What do you...
sparkly.
There's no sparkly. There's no access to sparkly vampires.
Well, damn.
I'm gonna start heading east, towards the vampires, and orcs, and we're gonna see what we hit down here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Speak.
We're in Spain right now. Spain kind of sucks.
Wandering.
I don't really feel like fighting them because they got this big town and this big army.
Yeah. If you haven't checked out 7th Sea, you should check it out. I think I mentioned it last time. It's the
You hadn't played it yet. I'm
I
you
have
it
played the
now.
first session this
Yeah.
time, and it's actually it's real fun. Like I really like everything about the system. Like I thought I was gonna like it, and I was correct. Everything about it seemed really fun.
So tell us a little. So this is an RPG, right? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Pirate-based RPG.
So one of the reasons that I like it so much is that, like Edge of the Empire, it's a narrative-based system. So instead of using narrative dice, they just, rather than using narrative dice that give you specific things about the narrative you need to work on and like give you, here's some stuff you can change about the narrative and here's points you can spend on it, they just use a D10 system, where, and it's an interesting way to use a D10 system, which is you're trying to make groups of dice. So from your dice pool that you assemble, you're trying to, once you've rolled it, group it into stuff that equals 10 or more. And each one of those counts as like a success.
Okay.
And you're trying to get a certain number of successes to just pass, as well as do extra stuff in whatever the like risk you're doing is. But the entire game is extremely narrative based, so it's like, all right, well, I want to rush in there, grab a go bag, and get out without being seen by the Inquisition. And so you're like, okay, well, it's going to be 2 to get past without being noticed, 1 to grab your go bag, and then an extra 1 will get you a trunk that was left in the office as well. And so you roll, and you're like, all right, I got 3 of so successes are called raises. So you're like, all right, I'm going to spend 2 to get through without needing to be seen, and 1 to grab my go bag, and I'll leave the trunk because I don't need that trunk. And you got to sort of pick and choose what you want to take from the options the GM gives you. And the way it has played out so far is really, really nice. I've only played the first session. We haven't even gotten really into combat yet, but already I really like the way that everything works.
Can you not walk through? I thought you could walk through Skaven Blade. Could you not walk through Skaven Blade?
Huh.
That's what this is. There's no one right there right now, but eventually there'll be rat people there, presumably.
Hopefully, because rat people are always fun.
They're definitely, like, in the combined map, they're definitely gonna put... They gotta put some rat people in the old world, because that's where they're, like, famously from.
Demolish the farms, smash the cities.
What do we want? I think we want smash the cities, because we're gonna smash some cities down here.
Yeah, what does smash the cities give us?
So every time I destroy a city, every time I sack a city, I get more money from it.
Oh, sweet. That's definitely what we want. The Cliffs of Insanity!
These cliffs?
No, the cliffs right there.
Oh, wait.
On the coast. Those are cliffs.
Are they cliffs of insanity, though?
Maybe?
Okay. We'll go with that. Why not?
Close enough to insanity.
Insane enough cliffs, for our purposes.
Cliffs of mild anxiety disorder.
Does not have the same ring to it, if I'm being honest.
Welcome to the cliffs of general anxiety.
My challenge?
Be concerned about stuff. Nothing important.
Ooh, that's a
but
lot of
stuff.
money.
That is a lot of money. That was twice as much money as we had in our bank account. Especially because we're currently losing
A bunch of money a turn.
1,000 a turn.
We just need to be raiding more, that's all. Okay, so I need to go over here. He's working on the dragon. I don't think he's going to be able to fight the dragon on his own, but we're going to get... But I think, actually, there's a way to teleport to quest battles. Pretty sure you can do that. So.
Oh my. We might be able to do a fancy quest battle. Very fancy.
We're also slowly losing all our territory to...
Dmitry Zaryov.
Yeah. Another imminent rebellion? It's the same jerks that were going to rebel last time. Why are we... Oh, okay. These guys came in with, like, paladins and... Yeah, they got wizards and paladins and shit. They're destroying all my chaos corruption.
My
My
suggestion,
lovely chaos corruption.
we raise half of our cities and make them temples to the blood god.
I don't think we can raise our own cities and make the temples to the blood god.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Damn.
Because you have to right-click on the city to raise it to the blood god, but if you right-click on your own city, you just walk into the city.
Huh. Well,
I'm gonna raise this city to the blood god.
No escape.
Blood for the blood god!
Oops. Well, sorry.
This will go fast.
It'll go fast. I did not mean to click this button because it's too small a fight to matter.
Yeah. The thudding crossbow bolts pack a solid punch. Beware of mounted ranged units.
Or werewolves. They don't tell you about the werewolves, though.
Yeah, because if they told you about the werewolves, like, you'd just be like, nah,
No one would sign up, right?
You're not paying me enough for this. I'm out. We're done. Not today. Because, like, werewolves are...
Just like werewolves, yeah.
You
like-
don't pay me enough to deal with werewolves.
Yeah, that was over in an instant.
Oh my god, that was so fast.
We probably actually lost less units that way than we would have otherwise.
4 losses, 176 losses in like 8 seconds.
Well, yeah, I sped everything up, but yeah.
I was approximating because a lot of that speed up was getting to them.
Right, that's true. Yeah, they're pretty much like exactly what you said. That an army of werewolves charged out, and they were like, "No,
nah,
thanks."
Not worth.
He's getting so many traits.
Blood for the blood god.
The blood god continues. We're 2 bloods away from being
We are 2 blood points away from
from extra blood points.
for more blood.
Ooh,
boy.
Let's make him run faster. That seems good.
Oh yeah, no. Imagine the terrifying Tormund sprinting across the battlefield with a mammoth on his back.
Wait, what? Oh. he's disappointed the mammoth's too slow.
It's like,
so he
this
just gets-
mammoth does not move quick enough. Picks it up, runs across the battlefield, sets it down, and climbs on top again. Yes!
Uh-oh.
To battle!
There's a chaos rebellion. Because
Huh.
we're not chaos enough? I don't know. I don't really understand. I need to stop this, though, so I don't lose this town. Look at his helmet. That's pretty cool.
It's like a cool looking spider helmet.
Yeah, there's a thing in Chaos that a lot of their helmets just have, like, too many eye holes. And it's not really clear if it's because they think it looks cool, or if they actually have too many eyes.
Honestly, knowing just Warhammer, it's probably because it looks cool. Like, that's legitimately the reason for half of the stuff that happens in 40k, is, but guys, it look real cool. Why do we need shoulder pads that are the size of our torso?
Why don't you need shoulder pads on the side of your torso?
It's, oh god, that just,
Everything about Space Marines is the dumbest thing.
I
feel
know.
like.
Everything about them is so dumb, and I love it.
I don't
Because-
love it. I'm sorry.
They just committed to it. They were like, all right, this is a dumb concept, but at least we're committed to it being a dumb concept.
It's weird that this game is like, it's dumb. I mean, Fantasy Warhammer is dumb, but it's less dumb. It's
Than
less.
40K?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. 40K is actively one of the dumbest things. And it's one of the reasons because of that is because it's designed to be it originally came about as a satire of ridiculous sci-fi.
Well, it's now unabashedly the most ridiculous sci-fi.
And the only people who take it seriously and don't realize that are the people who still take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people who play 100% understand that it's a satire of that and just play hard into the satire of it.
Not
It was originally, at
Yeah.
any rate. At this point, they've kind of just committed and leaned hard into the, why not? Especially if you read any of the, 40K books.
I have not read any of the 40K books. I really doubt they're worth reading.
They're
I
not
don't know.
great. They're not great, but they're really fun for the ridiculous concepts and bullshit that happens in them.
I need a new book. If anyone in chat wants to suggest a book, I am bookless at the moment. I'm sad about it.
Have you read Leviathan?
What's Leviathan?
A World War I alternate history.
Oh,
where
that one.
They
Okay.
have
Yes, I have not.
mechs and stuff. It's good.
Good.
I can bring in my copy and lend it to you if you want.
I would do audiobooks. That's
Oh.
how I.
Yeah, I think it's got a decent audio. Or no, I read it on Kindle. So I do have the physical copy of the first book. Then the second and third books I've got in digital form.
I have an Audible subscription, and I basically keep up with it. So at this point,
Yeah.
I've read. Actually, I bought extra credits, so I've read more than what we're on. Which month now? This is 8. So I've actually read 12 books this year. I think.
Yeah,
I didn't finish all. Got 90% through all 12 books this year.
you've gotten most of the way through 12 books this year.
Mm-hmm. Which counts, right?
Yeah.
If you just give up because it's really bad. I'm not sure if we're gonna win this or not. It's hard to tell. Because we won against the main army, but we lost against the horse archers.
Huh.
Horse axe throwers. Spear throwers? I'm not sure what they're throwing. Spear throwers. Also, these guys are they small horses or big people? Or both? What do you think?
They're actually dwarves on ponies.
Dwarves on ponies?
Yep, dwarves on ponies.
Dwarves on ponies.
That's how it
Okay.
works. God. I just remember that bigger Luke theory exists.
Wait, what?
The bigger Luke theory
What is the bigger
in
Luke
Star
theory?
Wars. I think I've talked to you about it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, entirely based on one scene in, I think...
Oh wait, oh no, you did tell me
Yeah,
about this.
yeah.
You did tell me about this. This is one of those dumbest theories of all time. This is because of a slight inconsistency in...
Yep.
Wait, is that slight?
It's that slight.
If you Google bigger Luke theory, you get a picture.
There's an entire page, the approximate scale of Luke Prime relative to the generally agreed size of bigger Luke.
The thing is, from this picture, bigger Luke is about 1.5 inches taller.
No, yeah, it's not actually he's several inches. It's literally maybe 1.5 inches.
That's so dumb. And this is all.
This is the visual evidence for it.
That's not.
Yes. No.
Okay.
A larger world. It is believed that supporters of the canon Luke hypothesis that Obi-Wan's line shortly after Luke first succeeds in blocking the training remote shots, in your first steps into a larger world, is evidence of Obi-Wan's knowledge of there being a larger Luke Skywalker.
Okay, so I have to admire them for one thing, which is that, like a real conspiracy theory, they don't understand how cameras and perspective works. So
they've done their best to make this. I don't know anyone who seriously believes this.
of course not. Yeah.
I think it's somebody who was like, this is ridiculous, and I want to just take this as far as we can.
It's clearly a weird, bad joke.
second most common character to judge if bigger Luke is in the scene or not has generally been Obi-Wan, followed by Princess Leia. But it's... Yeah.
Is the bigger Luke theory, is the real answer to the bigger Luke theory that in this shot, Luke is not wearing his costume shoes? Is that the real answer?
Challenge?
Probably.
Yeah.
More headway.
Let's go this way and burn down, put more statues.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is weird and dumb, and the evidence for this is basically non-existent. What you do, okay, so what you need to do in your own life, though, is port the bigger Luke theory to the next Star Wars movie.
Luke was actually killed by Kylo Ren.
No. What I'm saying is that because Luke Prime and bigger Luke exist in the same universe simultaneously.
Yes.
Clearly, bigger Luke still exists.
Yes.
So you need to find
bigger
shots.
Luke is Snoke.
Oh no! You're going too far. What I'm saying is you need to find pictures. You need to find shots where
bigger
looks
Luke was training Kylo, and then Kylo attacked him, and now he's Snoke.
Okay.
Clearly.
Not.
We should try and... I'm willing to bet people have already tried to do that.
He's in one shot. You can't do
Exactly. He's in one shot. But they're going to do that. Bigger Luke theory is going to be expanded. And for those who have not looked up bigger Luke theory, go look it up because it's a shenanigan. It's full of shenanigans of the most interesting kind.
I don't think it's. Is it really more interesting than some people on the internet think it's funny to say that there's a Luke based on a larger Luke based on like 2 scenes where Luke is possibly slightly taller?
Like 8 scenes.
Like 8 scenes
where his height changes.
Where his height changes.
Right.
It's like the difference between a big shoe and a small shoe. Like it's nothing. It's nothing.
It's rather silly. Here, I'm just gonna real quick
just paste it in the chat. If you want people to actually look at it, that's the way.
Check out that link. Look at the bigger Luke theory, because there's Luke Prime and bigger Luke. It's a good time, folks.
Is this your favorite fan theory?
No, it's my favorite not true, totally ridiculous, absolutely a conspiracy theory.
I actually heard a great fan theory yesterday about Harry Potter.
Oh?
It makes up for how Harry Potter is badly written.
Oh, cool.
The theory is that basically the Wizarding Society was at some point in the recent history destroyed and slaughtered and suppressed by the Muggles. Because the Ministry of Magic is weird and doesn't make any sense as like your primary government. But if you're if you were at one point forced by the Muggles to integrate yourselves into English society, it kind of makes sense if you were like, because they're weirdly subservient to the Prime Minister. Like the Minister of Magic has to go tell him nonsense, and he doesn't understand. And the Minister of Magic doesn't sound like a head of government. And also, it explains why Wizarding Society appears to exist only in very, very small pockets because they've been forced to those.
So there's some larger like group who's trying to keep them stuck into the background.
Thank you for following.
It's not really.
I think the idea is that this is in the recent past. Like society may have forgotten about this. Like Muggle society definitely forgot about it, but it's still shaped Wizard society. Also explains why there's not like a billion wizards because they live so long.
Because they live so long, and because like a Muggle and a wizard having a kid could be a wizard or a Muggle.
Right. Yeah.
So statistically, eventually, it would be all wizards. Like, I guess mathematically speaking,
that's a good point.
Like, statistically, it can happen that 2 wizards have a kid that does not have magical talent, but it's extremely unlikely, as opposed to 2 Muggles having a wizard kid, which can happen sometimes.
Right, yes, exactly.
Literally, there should not be any Muggles anymore. It should be all wizards.
All wizards all the time.
Mathematically speaking, from, like, depending... When did magic start in the Harry Potter universe? When did magic start happening?
Like, in the ancient past. We're talking about at least...
Okay.
like
So,
Egypt era. 'Cause we know that.
statistically, you're right. We do. You're right. No, 100%. It's been around that long. So statistically, there should just be wizards now. There shouldn't be muggles at all. From just a mathematical standpoint.
The Harry Potter world building has some issues. Although that brings me out to another thing, which it was a suggestion for a D&D campaign idea.
Yeah.
But it's also like just a weird thing about elves. Like, shouldn't there be too many elves?
Oh yeah, there should definitely be way too many elves. Unless they like don't reproduce very quickly.
But even so even then, that's the thing I'm highly suspicious of, because the concept of like elves live for either until somebody stabs them in the face, or like let's say 1,000 years. And the conceit is usually, well, okay, elves live for 1,000 years, but they don't mature until they're like 30, and they only have like 1 to 2 children. But even then, shouldn't there just be too many fucking elves after a certain point in history? It wouldn't take that many centuries.
Yeah.
It would take a few, but I mean, it would take like.
I had an idea for an elf in a game where the elf, because elves lived forever in that universe, he was like a 10,000-year-old elf who has been around since humanity started, but kind of just been a chill dude and just hung out. Like, he lived in a beach house for a while.
Okay.
He's been around for all of the big stuff that's happened for humanity. He's written it down. He's sort of just, like, taking notes and stuff. But he hasn't really done anything.
It's chill. It's like...
He's just showed up and written down stuff and, like, watched. Hung out. He doesn't need to worry about stuff. He's pretty chill. He's about that.
I mean, I guess maybe the real life cycle of the elven population is some horrifying thing like rabbits. Where the world just fills with elves and then they get...
Or bears
they kill
in
each other
Vermont.
off.
Or bears in Vermont.
Does that happen to bears in Vermont?
There are too many bears in Vermont that the state literally has to have a bear hunt every year to make sure there aren't too many bears. A state-sponsored bear hunt.
State-sponsored bear hunt. That sounds kind of fun.
I wonder, let me just see if I can,
Do you want to be part of a state-sponsored bear hunt?
State-sponsored bear hunt.
We need money so we can fight Kislev.
Huh.
Because Kislev's being annoying. I'm gonna make another hound statue.
Cool.
We also got a whole chunk of money.
For what?
For the same town.
Oh, cool. Also, we're like doing real good on the hound.
So we need
champion of the hound. We need another
a bunch.
36.
No one else cares about this, of course.
Uh-huh. Not in the slightest.
So what we get experience for units. That's cool. Everyone's gonna level up constantly.
Cool.
This is we're close to that frost dragon.
We're getting there.
Oh, that's right. We're like a building away now.
Cool.
I'm raising my income very slightly with all these shitty income buildings.
Uh-huh.
Should I try to make peace with Kislev? Do you think they'll actually go for that?
You could try. I mean, portray him later.
The Ice Queen does not
no.
let you hear.
The Ice Queen. So Elsa's over there?
Yep, they got Elsa.
Oh, cool.
The Kislev is a faction everyone wants in the game too, because they have bear cavalry.
What?
and ice wizards.
So they're just the best.
They take,
I mean, well, no, they're not the best.
They're not the best.
They don't have mammoths. And boat magic.
Okay, on the scale of boat magic, where does Skaven fit in to you? Are they past boat magic?
I think Skaven are past boat magic solely because Skaven, when faced with boat magic, would probably just get on the boat. Like, think about it. He'd kill a lot of them, but some of them would just end up on the boat, wherever the boat goes, and just be like, huh,
The Norse gods are
I guess we're taking over the boat now.
stray from your
This is our new home.
You will surely feel it.
I thought the real tactic Skaven would use to beat the boat is that, you know, you
There's
just
just
put
so
enough
many of
Skaven in
them.
front of the boat so it slows down and doesn't hurt you.
And then they have a boat
And then they have a boat.
that they can shred to turn into a doom wheel.
Yeah, just they have a boat which they can then attach radioactive rocks to and hope something cool happens.
I love Skaven. The whole radioactive rock thing that they've got going on, where they literally are just like, all right, look, we literally were just rats under a city until chaos, like, plutonium showed up and turned us into, like, weird sentient rat people.
Were they actually just rats? Just regular
Pretty
rats?
much.
Huh.
Like, I'm fairly sure that Skaven,
I don't really know the history of these factions, particularly.
do you guys know what the history of Skaven are? Alright, let's see.
There may not be a definitive answer. There also may be 5 definitive answers. So we're getting close to those vampires now.
Oh, cool.
You can see over here how it's all spooky. That's vampires.
Interesting.
The vampires made it spooky.
Let's go ahead.
Looking at some wiki articles.
Uh-huh. Sometimes known as the Ratmen, or the Rat King, or the Children of the Horned Rat. Skaven are a malevolent and diabolical race of large humanoid rat
Malevolent
creatures
is
that
putting it
inhabit a
lightly.
massive intercontinental underground empire known in their tongue simply as the Under Empire. Where at the very heart of Skavendom lies the horrific city of Skavenblight, the species' capital city and the probable birthplace of the Skaven race.
But no idea what
Hold
the
on.
what the birth was.
Origins. A few radical scholars and university professors argue endlessly over the true origins of the Children of the Horned Rat, known as the Skaven race. Some have speculated that Skaven are an offshoot variant of the Beastmen race, while others insist that Skaven were not descended from man, but evolved as a mutated version of a normal rat. However, the most terrifying thing about the subject is the vast majority of mankind would agree that there is no such thing as Skaven, and those that dare to speak openly about such matters are often shunned by normal society, and at worst, burned at the stake for such heresy.
Oof.
So Skaven are ghosts.
Look at these dwarves. There might not be orcs left. There may be 0 orcs.
Didn't it say that the orcs were killed off earlier?
Did it? I thought that was just a sub-faction of orcs. Did it say they were all killed
It
off?
may have said the goblins were killed off or something.
There's a lot of kinds of orcs. So, sorry, greenskin.
Cool.
But oh man, I should have taken over. I've been passing up opportunities for awesome buildings and technologies.
Huh.
Damn.
A modern.
You're gonna have to leave this thing now.
Muted.
It's gonna play autoplay
I
ads.
muted it. We're good. History. History of the Skaven remains unknown and mostly unknowable to the inhabitants of the old world. Skaven themselves do not care about it, and the few humans who make an effort to collect and catalog it find themselves facing insurmountable difficulties, because Skaven don't record their history.
Right. So I think we're gonna go destroy the vampire
Akendorf?
capital. What?
The city... There was a city there that... I may have read it wrong in the brief moment that I saw it, but... Do they keep just sacking this one village?
Yes, over and over
And
and,
then
over.
bringing it back and then sacking it again?
They weren't destroying it; they were just sacking. With this one, Akendorf? No, we're gonna go up here,
Oh.
and up there, there's vampires right here, and we're gonna take
cool.
over their.
I like our little like snaky trail as we go through the land. So some of the history of Skaven that I know about is from Mordheim, which is a like, individual. You know what Mordheim is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some of the history that they've written for Skaven in Mordheim, which is, you know the concept behind Mordheim, right?
It's like, isn't it like a strategy game?
It's basically like Warhammer, but instead of it being like a full army, you've got a much smaller army that actually has hero units that you
Okay,
name
yeah.
all of and all of that stuff, and they earn XP individually and level up and that sort of thing. So it's like a weird hybrid between Warhammer and D&D.
The
It's
Empire
very-
is here,
Huh.
which is unexpected.
Odd.
Odd.
But no,
As and the vampires are up there, so the vampires are still alive for sure, and doing well.
yeah.
Huh. Well, we'll see what that situation is over here. It's always kind of annoying being one of the enemy races that everyone hates because you can't really see what's happening on the world map.
Yeah. But no, so
Skaven Origins.
in that, your goal is basically to collect just shards of like the chaos uranium or whatever, and kill the other enemies and do different. Like, there's a bunch of different objective-based battles and stuff. But one of the main things is that in this city, there's a bunch of this like chaos uranium. I don't remember what the actual name of it is. It's the stuff that Skaven
Yeah,
use.
this game's I forget what it's called.
They are trying to collect that because their entire society is based around using it, and it's possibly part of their origins because it's mutated the shit out of them.
Right.
So it's like a giant lump of it ended up underneath the city, and so they originally started out as regular rats who, when surrounded in close proximity by this chaos uranium, just turned into giant rat people. Skaven are cool.
Skaven are cool.
I like Skaven.
Okay, so we've run out of money.
Think
'Cause
Rats of Nim, but like way more chaotic.
And bigger.
To the four corners.
Yeah, the thing that's odd to me about Skaven is that no one's ripped them off that much.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous how there's literally no like. I think Warhammer is one of the only places that I've seen rat people specifically as Skaven as a race that gets constantly used. Like, there are like rat folk in
Empire's
D&D, but it's always like some fan-made thing or an expansion that gets added way later on.
And not like a big deal even.
Yeah, like it's not important, or like people are like, yes, we finally got a kobold race. It's like, it's rat people.
That's rat.
I don't care. But rat people are the best. I love rat people.
Also, like, rats are very evocative.
Yeah.
They're gross and scary, and there's a lot of them, and everyone knows that about rats. And no one uses them. It's weird.
They're also very cute if they're domesticated.
Did you see that? I just destroyed this town, and then the
Already it's
Empire.
back.
No, the Empire snuck in, and I sacked it. And the Empire snuck in and took it right from underneath me. Let's teach them a lesson. In fact, let's probably just auto-resolve.
Hold on. They just had wizards, mostly.
It's mostly wizards, yeah. Mostly wizard.
Mostly
Well, that's
wizards
like-
and an artillery.
This guy is a
Just like soldier,
soldier-
commander dude.
Commander dude, yeah.
Rank gained.
We raised it for the hounds. Good old hounds.
I'll see it through. I am the
Still so much vampire corruption around here. Why is there
Wolves
so much
for the wolf god.
wolves for the wolf god? Doge for the Doge god?
Memes for the meme god.
Oh, that's the worst chaos god.
Ah, yes. The chaos god of the internet. And bad memes.
Chaos god of bad jokes.
Oh, God.
You heard about Age of Sigmar, right?
What of it?
The Skaven, the Horned Rat, becomes a chaos god.
Aha! Yes! Good for Skaven.
I think it was mostly a marketing thing
audience.
because
Still.
Slanesh is kind of awkward. But yeah, they took out Slanesh and put in the Horned Rat.
That's good.
Except no one likes Age of Sigmar because they destroyed the world and got rid of all the lore and everything.
Yeah.
They made peace with me. They're like a million miles away from anything I control. They made peace with me after I declared war on Bretonia and burned some Bretonian cities down. And then they made peace with me because they're like, wait, you're much stronger than I am. I don't want to fight you.
Bretonia?
Eternal challenge.
No,
Or-
this is... So Bretonia has, like, some dwarf buddies.
Yeah.
These are the Bretronian dwarf buddies who made peace with me, like, 3 turns ago, and now they just declared war on me again.
Huh.
Look at this. Our wolf statue also, like, it not only does it spew blood, it
Glows
wafts,
the area.
wafts souls?
Ah, yes. When in doubt, waft souls.
Waft souls.
You gotta waft the souls.
I thought you just, to please the Chaos God, like, to please Crone, I think you just needed to kill and destroy and maim and etc.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am the wanderer.
Should we burn down the city?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not? We haven't attacked a big city in a while.
You want to real quick before we do this?
Sure.
Take a 10-minute break.
Yeah, let's take
5-minute
a.
break
Let's,
so we can-
we're gonna load in, and then we're gonna take a. Actually, let's take a break right now, and
Alright,
then we'll
cool.
come back. We're right on the fight.
We'll be right back, guys. See you in a little bit. Don't touch that dial. And we're back.
Hey,
Hello.
hello. So I'm gonna set up the army here. So,
Do they literally only have 4 people?
no, they're gonna have a garrison.
Okay, they've got the garrison.
Yeah, but their main army is a vampire. Is what's her face?
It's a vampire count,
queen,
countess.
countess, and then she's got working for her a vampire, a what do they call it? The skeleton champion people, and a wraith, and then 1 unit of something.
A lich and a wraith.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send 1 unit of werewolves over there, 2 units of werewolves over there to flank everything, and everyone else is gonna knock these days
Charge
down.
the gate.
See, they got some
Okay.
regular army units.
Hawk riders.
No, those are just giant bats.
Oh.
You're
Cool.
unfamiliar with the vampires? We haven't seen them much, have we?
No, this is our first time fighting any
So
vampires.
they got ghosts here.
Oh
they,
boy.
they have 0 range units,
Huh.
which is bad for them.
Yeah, sucks for them.
Especially versus us.
We're very good against people who can't shoot us.
I think, in fact, shooting us from a distance is probably the one weakness of of a mammoth.
Ah, yes, you found my one weakness. Being shot when I can't hit you back. I've got this
It's a
huge
limitation.
sword.
It's a real limitation.
So, if you get close enough for me to hit you with it, you're pretty much a goner. But until then...
I knew I was missing some army. They were hiding in the trees. Hit the door, please. Thank you.
A bloodbath awaits.
I don't think I can shoot this on walls. Oh, maybe you can.
Oh my god.
No, you can't.
Damn.
You're... For some reason, walls have a very strong anti-magic field.
Lame. Can you shoot inside the walls where they already have armies lined up?
Yeah, probably. Like
Both
through these
them.
ghosts.
Boat them. Hello, ghosts! Meet our ghost boat! Just watching them bounce.
Boink.
Whee! I love our boat throwing ability.
It's the strangest power in this whole game, honestly.
It is really weird, and I love everything about it.
That's it. It's Isabella. Isabella von Karst. Look at her. She's pretty cool.
That is a
She's got a cup. And a
amazing
dress.
hair. Also, a lot of cleavage for an undead vampire countess.
It's actually less than I think the regular vampire units. I don't know where one of them is.
Are there even any?
Yeah, there are. She had one, I thought.
Huh.
I have to look at the flags until there's the Wraith. It might be in the back somewhere over there. I guess through your gate yet? Yeah. So let's take these guys through this. Okay. They're getting ready to be voted. Look at them all stacking up. It's so weird that they bounce first and then fall over.
They like fly through the air, hit the ground, do a second little bounce to fall over. So silly.
Very silly. Our wizard died at some point, apparently. I missed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he was the unit who died during the,
Oh, the forest dragon fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Maybe the forest dragon got him. I kind of wish you could just tell the mammoths to charge through the big masses of infantry
Like our
like this. Like our boat does. They're also all being healed by Isabella. That's what Wolfric needs to do. That Wolfric needs to punch Isabella a bunch.
Fight the freaky vampire chick.
Oh, the werewolves found some bad guys.
Huh.
They still got a fairly decent army back here on the point. Cryptors and Cryptoghouls.
Cryptids.
Cryptids?
They got Bigfoot.
Bigfoot isn't in this game. That's weird. Bigfoot, I feel like Bigfoot should be in this game.
Is he not one of the Beastmen?
I don't really, there's not really a Bigfoot Beastman.
Why is Bigfoot not a part of the Beastmen?
That would make a lot of sense.
Come on, guys, get on that.
Beastmen are more like mandatory, generally. There's not a whole lot of tactics with
Mammoths.
mammoths, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. It's mostly just let loose.
I mean, I guess this is a very little, like, we can't do a whole lot because we just charge through a gateway and everything's masked up. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. Let's try to get some flanking going on, though. Did they just make a weird lion roar?
I think so.
I guess I don't know what a werewolf sounds like, so I can explain.
Eh.
Okay, I think it's yes, it's finally ending. The problem is like half of this army is ghosts, is wraiths, and they're resistant to melee attacks because you know they're ethereal.
Half of the attacks swing right through them.
Yeah. There's a this is a vampire, I think. They're turning around again. Stuck in this building. Nope, that's the what's it called? The,
Johann von Karsum, or whatever.
yep, but they're a skeleton. Everyone is named von Carson. I'm not really sure why. If it's like just
Von Carcassonne.
because the main vampire, that's his last name, is von Carson. But everyone else is called that too.
So
and
he's adopted all of them as his
That's the-
vampire children.
My question is, has he adopted all of them, or are these just like relatives? Or like, does he have a lot of cousins? And some of his cousins are
royal
skeletons.
family
And some of his
are
cousins
undead of some kind.
some of his cousins are ghosts. Some of his cousins are skeletons. Some of his cousins are
Man, I still really want to
vampires.
see. I still really want to see a webcomic that's about a ghost and a zombie that come from the same person, and so the person is trying to guide their zombie corpse
Okay,
around as
sure.
they just try to deal with the apocalypse.
That sounds like that's a weird concept.
But it'd be so much fun, right? It'd be like, all right, and the dude sits up from his corpse and is like, I guess I'm a ghost now. And the zombie just starts wandering off. He's like, no, wait, and he fell down the staircase. God damn it.
Speaking of comedy horror films, did you just see the movie Netflix release trailer for?
Which one?
I can't remember the title, but the basic idea is it's you combine like an awkward dad, stepdad comedy with your son is Satan.
Huh.
Seems like
I'd watch it.
It seems like a solid concept, and the dad is the guy from Parks and Rec. What's his face?
Which one? That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. The boyfriend of the main character.
Oh,
Husband of the main character.
yeah, the guy who plays Ben Wyatt.
Ben Wyatt. Yes. Ice Town.
What's his name?
His name is Ice Town.
Ice Clown costs Ice Town costs Ice Clown his town crown. Or whatever the title was.
Whatever the title was.
Of that news article. Yeah. Ice Town costs Ice Clown his town crown.
An unstoppable force.
A solid pun title. Like an excellent pun
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott. Little Evil is the name of the show.
Yep. Adam Scott realized his stepson's more than a little evil in Netflix trailer.
Yeah, so it's what's the one where the actual evil child, the original evil child one? It's a parody of that, combined with a goofy stepfather comedy.
I don't know.
Four turns for Frostworms.
All right, cool. They're still trying to push the Tom Cruise mummy so hard.
I want to see that.
I want to see it as well, but just like it's not going to beat the mummy.
The Mummy isn't great. I don't know.
The mummy is a lot of fun.
Sure.
It's not a good movie.
It's also,
but it's a fun.
This is the third Mummy movie, which is crazy. We're approaching the same. We're getting into superhero territory where this is the third version of it.
Yeah. There's been so many different like Spider-Man movies at this point.
Isn't it just 3 series of Spider-Man movies?
Yeah. I mean, we had, what's his name?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and now,
Good Spider-Man.
what's his name? Wee Bab, who's adorable.
We adorable Bab Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Tom
Holland Spider-Man. Which I still haven't seen yet.
You haven't seen it?
I have not seen Spider-Man Homecoming yet.
You should watch Spider-Man Homecoming.
I think it might actually be in like the super cheap theater.
It probably is by now. It probably is
near-
by now.
Hold on, I need to look that up.
on.
Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go figure out if I can go watch this.
After this stream.
I don't think my girlfriend has seen it either, so we may go see it together.
Should we switch to the custom battles now?
Yeah, why not? Let's go to custom battles. Let's do a couple custom battles.
Save this in case we ever want to return to this.
I do think we do.
We should
I think
change the title.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we'll return to this or just jump right into Warhammer 2. It depends on when the schedule allows. We'll see.
All right.
Okay, so
I feel like this could have been an applicable title even for just this one.
okay.
Mammoths, and more mammoths.
So let's start with that. Let's start with Norska. What kind of mammoths do you want?
Big.
Well, okay, because we got feral mammoths, we got more mammoths, we got more mammoths with War Shrine on their back, and we got the Soul Crusher special. Although we can only have one of them.
Well,
We can just do like regular baby mammoths.
grab at least one of the really big mammoths.
Sure. Like the special one.
Yeah. How many mammoths can we have?
We can fill this up with mammoths.
That's so many mammoths.
And it'll probably beat whatever we sent against it. We can also make that. We can make that the enemy.
And try to defeat it?
Yeah.
I like that plan.
Okay, who leads the mammoths? Is Wolfric the wanderer?
I feel like it has to be Wolfric on his mammoth.
On his mammoth? Okay.
If we can give him
So
the
he's
mammoth.
on his mammoth now.
Cool.
Should we also just give him all his abilities and give him his item? Okay, so that's the army. That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
More mammoths.
So that's
Mammoths,
so we can
mammoths, and more mammoths.
we could either set up like just a fun stomp, like if you want to go.
Let's do one fun stomp just to give it a rundown, and then we can do.
I feel like our two choices to stomp are either like just goblins or you know what we could also do? Well, you know what? How about we put the goblins and the peasants on the same side? How about that? I feel like the goblins and peasants could get together.
Goblins and peasants as a team.
Mm-hmm. Two armies. One of goblins, one of peasants.
Yes.
We're just gonna give them a generic lord. And
Goblins and peasants for days.
okay. So how do we go with the peasant mob? Or like the nah, we go with the peasant mob. Yeah.
An entire army of peasant mob.
Is there a way to just like add more than one at a time? Okay, good. And entire.
So the $3 movie theater in Pasadena has an interesting selection of movies right now.
What's it
including
got?
Valerian, Transformers, the most recent Pirates of the Caribbean, Guardians of the Galaxy, Despicable Me 3, and Captain Underpants. It's an odd spread just based on when they have been released.
Mm-hmm.
Like it makes sense movie wise because it's a nice spread of like
How do you
PG-13 to R and G.
There's a way to add more money, like because we used up more money than we gave ourselves, but there's a way to just like make that money infinite, and I don't remember where that button is. It says these armies are balanced, which I don't believe. Is it Game Guide? Nope. Unit roster. No, this is the only... Did they change this?
Custom battles, gold limits. Change the funds to custom.
Ah, got it. Cool. Great.
There we go.
Perfect.
We're good.
Perfect. I just need to fix these armies again. Should we give? Let's give them the wizard and the other people the.
They have a super wizard we can give them.
I mean, we could. Oh, sure. You want to give them
as their leader?
You want to give them the legendary wizard leader?
Yeah.
Sure. That's her, the Fey Enchantress. She'll have a unicorn and all her things. And we'll give her her cup, too. Why not? And then, who should lead this army? We got a big orc, a big goblin, a magic orc. Those are the choices.
Do we have a magic goblin?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we have
goblin.
we have a generic magic goblin, but not a special magic
Okay,
goblin.
then just big goblin.
Okay. Scarsnake. Who
Skullsnick.
We're gonna give him his
Who's a
product.
halberd infantry.
Mm-hmm. He also has a squig with him. If you know what a squig is.
So, Are you guys ready for this horrific bloodbath?
We'll do that next. Promise.
Werewolves and vamps.
I want to see that. Look at this. That's our
Ride out, men!
ride for ruin and the red dawn, except on mammoths. They cast magic on me already.
Is it doing anything?
No. They're mammoths. Like, AoE spells are not going to hurt them.
They're trying their best.
Are they not going to, like, charge out to meet me?
Acknowledge.
Are they just running away?
I don't know what's happening. Yeah. It looks like they're just running.
I mean, to be fair, if you're faced with an army of 20 mammoths, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Unless you've got Gimli and Legolas.
There's so
And
many.
even
Look,
then.
there's so many people on that side of the battlefield.
Alright. Taking all bets on whether or not the peasants and goblins will kill one mammoth.
Oh, like they'll probably kill a mammoth.
Well, my thoughts on that is they might spread themselves too thin and deal just damage as a mass to all of them. Health-wise, they will definitely get past a full mammoth's health.
Okay.
I just don't know if they're going to be able to focus enough to kill one mammoth before they are just knocked to death.
The real question is like how long they actually last, because
The mammoths are going to win.
well, they also
There's
like
no question.
they have very low morale, and we can throw boats at people still. You want to throw a boat through like
Yes.
300 peasants? This seems like a good location. There's just like a mob of them, and then down the hill there's goblins, and he walked past to ruin my shot.
The boat just flew off backwards, didn't it?
Yeah, because it's based on where he is.
Yeah.
Well, in a minute we'll have another boat shot. So. Okay, this mammoth has been dealt damage. At that
They've
mammoth.
all been dealt a little bit of damage. I think, right?
A little bit. This may be. This is not as close as the claimed it was going to be. That's for sure.
Where's our super god mammoth?
He's on the right side over here with these
Cool.
4 friends.
Just going to town.
Do you want so with the werewolves and vamps? Do you want werewolf heroes or just regular werewolves? It's an important question. Well, there's the fan Chantress has got in the fallen fight, and she's still alive.
Oh, they're actually dealing some damage to one of the mammoths.
Are there?
Yeah.
This one, he's taking some hits. It seems like they can't get in because they like there's this weird like they go out and they recover and they come back in. But as soon as they get into any fight, they just run away. It looks like. So half our mammoths aren't even fighting anymore.
Is there a way to like boost their morale so they don't run away?
Not really. Giving them legendary lords is the only really thing you can do to boost their morale. We could have made cultists that fight to the death.
Might have been a good idea. Alright.
Should we speed through the rest of this fight?
Speed it up.
They're doing this little dance.
The only option.
Okay, it's over now. They're just all running away. There's just the fan chambers left. And there's Scarsnake running away, too. It's so happy. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, did they... Okay, they actually hurt Wolfric a bit. But they barely did a single mammoth of damage, actually. Although we knew that was bad.
Cumulatively, I think they could have done enough damage to kill one mammoth. Had they all focused on one mammoth.
Okay, what is our
The kill numbers?
200 kills here? 203 is the top. That one's 202.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was cool. Werewolves next.
Yes.
So, because we got the, this guy. The skin werewolf. The question is it just an army of these? Versus, let's see, we want von Karstein and... Do you want von Karstein?
Hold on, we gotta change the title real quick.
Where's Elizabeth? Or, yeah, where is she? Is she vampire guns?
There we go.
You can't use her in custom battles? That's weird.
Alright.
Whatever.
Let me know what you guys think of the new, my new title for the stream. The new lower third.
Because there's two kinds of vampires. One do half one, half the other.
That sounds like a good idea.
There's death vampires and shadows vampires.
Cool.
So that's all vampires. That's only 20 units. The question is, over here, do we want to use skin werewolves? Or do we want to make a werewolf?
Wolves.
Or we'll make a werewolf army with these guys. These and these. You've seen these.
Yeah. Yes.
We could also do both. Like,
yeah, like we do.
let's say 3.
Are those
four.
individual?
These are
dudes?
heroes. These are
Okay.
individual heroes.
So
yeah.
4 heroes and then a bunch of skin wolves.
Mm-hmm. Death of the False Emperor. Close
Wait,
enough.
wrong universe.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of my my current stream title?
Oh, that's terrible.
Eh?
Okay, who leads this army? Some marauder chieftain?
Is there a werewolf?
No, there's not. How about we give? Well, let's send Wolfric out there, but he's not gonna have a mammoth.
They just hired him because his name was Wolfric, and they were like, "Ah, that sounds wolf-like," and he was like, "Okay, not my job, but I'll show up."
They looked at his resume, but not closely enough.
They were like, "Ah, yes, this has wolf in the resume." Also, what's a resume? I don't know how to read.
So it says we're gonna lose, but let's find out.
I'm interested.
I don't know which side I should have been. I picked werewolves, but
You've heard of Warhammer, now get ready for Conflict Anvil.
conflict ample.
It's the series that goes along with Warhammer.
Oh, I should have changed the map. My bad. Oh, this is a pretty cool map. Look at that mountain over there. It's all... This is Chaos Wastes.
Fear us.
These guys seem cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're just big melee beaters. And this is it. That's all that's over there.
Mount Doom intensifies.
It is very Mount Doomy here.
So, what do you guys think of our reenactment of Twilight?
We have slightly more werewolves than are in Twilight, I think.
Maybe? I don't know, I feel like the numbers are about accurate for werewolves to vampires, because there's a lot more werewolves in Twilight than vampires.
Are there? Okay.
I think. I don't know. I haven't really paid too much attention to it in a long time.
I tried to read the first book once. That's about my whole experience with Twilight. Still a better love story.
I had the entire plot of the books explained to me by somebody during a camping trip when I didn't have anything better to do one time.
Looks like we might win this.
Maybe. I think just through sheer numbers.
Yeah, I think probably
Like-
your numbers. I expected them to cast more magic, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a cool thing, which I don't think exists in the game, is the ability to just, like, say you have infinite magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these vampires are dead almost already. And the werewolves seem to be doing fine. Maybe we should have done the other werewolves. Maybe that would have been more fair.
Maybe. I don't know. They're still holding their own. Like, the vampire's not dead yet.
But
They're getting
I'm
there.
gonna give it a little speed up because I can't really. I guess I can activate some abilities here. Let's make them all fight better. But besides that, we can't surround them any more than we've already surrounded them. I guess we could
We've
throw
got
boats.
one unit that just isn't... Wait, we can throw boats!
That's gonna hurt us more than it's gonna hurt them.
Hurl the boats!
Okay, fine. Let's see. Let's try to get at least 2. Okay, there's 2 vampires right there next to each other.
That's actually 4 vampires.
There. I don't think this boat is gonna do anything.
Fear us!
Werewolves didn't seem to mind either.
Yeah, that didn't really... It kind of just sailed over the top of them.
I
Just
think it's
one vampire down there Bruce Leeing everyone.
I think it's really an anti-infantry weapon, if anything, the boats. If you would like to see a dumb custom battle, please tell me.
Let us know what dumb custom battle you want. I'll try to come up with a good name for it.
Because the next thing I might do is I might make an army that can beat the mammoths.
I like that idea. I like making the mammoth army and then trying to beat said mammoth army.
I'm not sure what the... Okay, let me... While this happens, while I'm going to speed it up again. While we slowly beat the vampires, I'm not sure what the best strategy is for that with. Like, we could go dwarfs and, like, try to lock them down with really tough melee and shoot them with ranged units. That might work well.
I think that's a good idea. It's stuff that can handle being wailed on by mammoths to take the main focus while we have ranged units at the back just unloading on them.
And it's probably dwarves. I think it's probably dwarves. Because not only do they have the best wailing on them options. Versus
Man,
dragons.
Amazon Express service has really gotten good. In what sense? Are you talking about the fact that you can get 2-hour delivery now on some stuff?
The vampires haven't died and aren't breaking. Maybe we're gonna lose this after all.
We might, just because they are able to hold out and outlast us.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised Van Karstein is not...
Did the vampires summon?
He can summon zombies.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Just the boat soaring out of nowhere. Oh.
That would be a cool way to get a package. A hellish portal opens up on the end of your street, a boat sails by and, like, just
hurls it out the window.
hurls, like, 3 boxes
You
or
hear
houses.
just a cannon fire, and just one of your windows explodes inward as the package is fired through it.
Yeah, we might lose. The werewolves might lose this. Should we just give up on Van Karstein and, like, try to finish off some of these vampires?
Well, the werewolves might lose, but we are getting closer to victory up at the top.
Are we?
It's slowly inching over.
I guess he hasn't really killed that many.
You hear the Inception foghorn, and it just your entire house gets destroyed as a boat flies through your kitchen, dropping off a package.
Okay, they've lost morale, which means they fall to bits slowly. So that's good. Yeah, okay, I think we got this again. It's turning around. I don't know why it turned around again.
Oh, I got that stretching.
I'm not sure if I think Wolfert can beat Von Karstein. Faintly, yeah.
What is the Amazon theme? Does Amazon have like a jingle?
I think they do now. I think they have Amazon. I don't know what it is, but I think they do have the jingle.
I'm delivering it. At all close? Anyone?
I don't know. I can't prove you wrong. So yeah,
we can probably afford to just buy the jingle from McDonald's.
And in the end, the werewolves are victorious, it turns out.
Uh-huh. 20 out of 20 losses, 112 out of 365.
Yeah, so those...
We had an entire year's worth of werewolves.
Okay.
365 of them. So set the CPU as Norska.
Yeah, that's okay. Norska. And then I'm going to import my army.
More mammoths.
It's a lot of mammoths.
It's so many mammoths. All right.
So we got some choices here. I don't think these guys are gonna be able to handle it. What else?
Giants might be able to do it. If there is giants, we could do.
I don't want to make an army of just like a single unit type. I think that's not correct. We could do
Okay.
Warriors of Chaos maybe with like some
Okay, we need
monstrous
something.
units
We need
and
something
some-
that can take a hit really well,
Mhm.
and then ranged units. So maybe elves even, because we could put some dragons up front and then a bunch of archers. At the
I think
back.
you're underestimating the dwarves. So
Yeah, I mean, dwarves could also be very good. I am a fan of dwarves.
he's like
All right.
anti-large as a hero. Let's use him. And then what do you think?
I'm trying to think of
Iron
a pun for our title
Hammerers. Well, it's more mammoths again. Or if you want to, the battle of the two armies. I don't know. The Slayers. We probably want at least a few Slayers. Charge and defense against large foes. Yeah. I think just regular longbeards with shields. Okay. And then I'm gonna put one more unit of Slayers in there, even though Slayers aren't the best. Now we need some ranged units. So, first of all, we're gonna probably want some like some siege equipment. Probably some cannons. Let's go with 3 units of cannons. Does that seem like too many cannons?
No,
And then
I feel like we need a lot of stuff that can deal heavy damage at long range.
Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes is the other. Possibly infantry. Well, another cannon. And should we go with a hero? Yeah, we should go with a master engineer to make our cannons better.
Okay. And since we've got all of the mammoths pretty well upgraded, I say we just upgrade our units as well as much as we can.
Sure. Yeah, because he's got abilities which, increase the accuracy and reload skill of all units around him.
That's real good.
So yeah, we're gonna set up all our cannons and put him. And the other thing is we need to pick the map here because we don't want to just do another. That's cool.
What terrain are mammoths not good on?
I don't know.
Because so far they've kind of just wrecked in everything we put them up against in.
We kind of want a flat, open area
For cannons, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks like some rolling soft hill. It's probably good. That's flat.
That
Let's
looks
go
nice
with
and
that.
flat.
Let's go with that.
That's literally the most flat it could be because it's a glacial lake.
Yep. It's also thematic, right? For the mammoths.
Old grumblers.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know what that means exactly, but it means they have some benefit. Okay, so the Longbeards are like our front line of defense,
They
And-
just
and the Slayers they're anti-large, so they should help with the mammoths. Trollhammer torpedoes are like dwarves with rocket launchers,
okay, cool.
spiky rocket launchers.
Do the dwarves have metal beards?
They're wearing armor.
Do they have beard armor?
They have beard armor.
Love it.
And then we're gonna have a row of cannons, right?
Yeah.
And our master engineer is gonna be. Actually, maybe we should have like 2 rows of cannons, so we can all get the aura. He's guild approved.
Never hire a dwarf who isn't guild approved.
So yeah, if you want to look at these guys closely, you got See, they have, like, that's armor on their
Yeah,
beards.
they got the cool face beard armor.
See, these guys just have regular beards.
Yeah.
These guys are, like, decked in armor.
Decked out.
So they're like the second line of defense. If the Longbeards fall, then they take over.
Mama.
Do we focus fire?
I think focus fire is the way to go.
You know, that's not doing a ton of damage to that mammoth. We take out. Let's shoot this special mammoth. Is there any point in flanking a mammoth?
Maybe?
Because I got the guys waiting in the wings.
Or flanking.
That didn't really do much, that one volley.
It's still doing a lot.
Okay,
That
I guess
is
relative.
doing a lot.
I guess that did more than any of the
peasants or
Any-
goblins
yeah,
at
eventually.
all the
Eventually.
entire battle in one volley.
Okay, the Trollhammer torpedoes are doing a lot. Although these guys just walked right through my front lines. Is that's Wolfric, okay.
So they are doing a real good job of just shredding our front lines of defense.
They were gonna shred any front line of defense. They really were. Maybe I've got too many cannons and not enough Trollhammer torpedoes.
So maybe the trick is to pull like what the elves did, but with dwarves, of just run away every time they get close and then try to shoot
The
them.
problem is dwarves are really slow.
Can we give them like rocket sleds or something? Or wait, did you see Jupiter Ascending?
No, I did not. But no, we can't give them rocket sleds.
Okay, because in Jupiter Ascending, what's his name? Channing Tatum's character has like hover skates, I guess, like anti-grav roller skates. It's the coolest thing ever. Like, I love it as a concept.
Okay, we lost. This is over.
Yeah, unfortunately. So
we learned some things, right?
do you guys have any thoughts about defeating this army of mammoths?
We can use anything because we have like basically unlimited money.
We have unlimited money and whatever unit composition we want. And I'm going to do my best to come up with a good name for any unit composition we come up with.
The problem is these are also like these are a small unit.
Yeah.
These I guess we could go
Just
Iron
something with a
Breakers.
lot of health.
charge defense against all. They got a lot of health. $50-50. I'm just worried like about damage output. Like we're not gonna outdamage them. We can look at a different faction.
I mean, let's try this composition of dwarves.
Sure. Let's try this composition of dwarves. These are higher tier frontline dwarves and more frontier frontline dwarves. Hopefully they will protect our Iron Drake torpedoes. I also might set up more in the middle.
So we want to do that the other way around. Does the hero still increase reload and damage for these guys?
For all ranged units, yeah. I think I'm gonna double up in front of the torpedoes. Like this.
Cool.
I wonder if do you think that'll work? That might work. Let's try it.
We might kill one mammoth this time.
Kill a single mammoth.
That's step one, is kill one mammoth. So we can kill one mammoth, we know what the strategy is.
Are the mammoths not going to charge me? Maybe we need a single unit of cannons to make the mammoths move up.
Move out!
Dwarves are slow because they're short and they're also wearing more metal than they weigh twice as much.
They're short and they are composed of about 50% metal at this point.
Hey, look at these guys. You could, if I told you those were dwarf robots, you might.
Well,
believe
actually,
me.
dwarves are 100% metal. It's just one part of it is like
We get it. We
mineral. The other one is like.
we get your dumb joke. We get it.
Thought it was a good damn joke. I like my dumb joke. Wait, hold on. Is that like fucking the
What?
Superman's Palace of Ice or whatever?
The Fortress of Solitude.
There
you
we go.
mean?
Fortress of Solitude. Are we sure that isn't the Fortress of Solitude?
It could be the Fortress of Solitude. I think I know what that is, though. It's so this is a quest battle map,
It's
and
the entrance to the inside of what's behind the hatch in Lost.
it's Krell's tomb.
Krell's tomb. Who is Krell?
He's the so remember the vampire counts?
Yes,
The
okay,
best
so he's
the best necromancer in the vampire counts raised him from the dead and made the skeleton to fight for him. Look at that! That man, look how dead that mammoth almost got.
that's like
He took the brunt of the troll hammers.
yeah.
But like the melee defense is just not working out.
We need better melee defense.
There
All right.
isn't any.
Maybe we do 2 armies.
2 armies?
One army is dwarves with their huge cannons.
Like just an army of iron drakes?
An army of iron drakes. The next is like a different army that can stand in front and take the brunt of the mammoth attacks.
Okay, we could try that. Because, like, we didn't even finish off that mammoth. It's still out there somewhere. Yeah, it's
You
running.
tried
It ran
your
away.
best.
And these aren't even, like, war mammoths.
Coward.
These are just the feral mammoths. Okay, there's no way we recover from here. What could actually hold back all of that? That's my question.
Frost giants, maybe?
Okay. So we got army number 1. I'm also going to give him 1 cannon to force the mammoths to charge. Because I feel that's only fair.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so like, Warriors of Chaos have really good melee units. They got like the chosen great weapons.
I mean, we
Anti-large
don't need
charge
damage. We need survivability.
Dragons can kill them. Should we just do an army of dragons? We can just do an army of
Down with an
dragons.
army of dragons. Let's do an army of dragons.
I don't think the army of dragons wins.
Honestly, I don't think so either because of how quickly we shredded through those dragons when we were fighting them with
Yeah.
Tormund and our...
We're talking
Four
forest
mammoths.
dragons? Forest dragons?
Are they the best dragon?
I don't know.
They're the most expensive, so yes.
Well, okay, so there's those dragons. There's also, I don't think Warriors of Chaos have access to their dragons just straight up. Yeah, they don't. Who else has dragons? There's Terror Geists, which are sort of like dragons, and might actually win. They're big undead bat things.
Hmm.
Frost dragons are also a possibility. Okay, so let's the health. That's the health and the melee attack. Let's compare those to the little dragons and pick between those 2. That's pretty similar.
Yeah.
I think we can go with these to start with.
Okay. And then we can ramp up the other ones if we need be.
Mm-hmm. Who leads this? Durthu, maybe? He's a giant tree man with a sword.
I like that.
I don't think we win though. Like, dragons are good, but I don't think they beat the mammoths.
I don't know. I'm intrigued, for sure.
It's because dragons are kind of glass cannons. We can all charge their boss and see. I hope that works. They also don't
I
like.
feel like we're trying to kind of fight the sea here.
What do you mean? Oh, it's like we're never gonna beat this.
Yeah, it's like you can punch as many waves as you want, but you're not going to make a dent.
All right, that's why they haven't moved. So our whole unit, our whole army is flying.
The dragon's landing in order, in perfect sync, slightly offset, so you get the just the landslide of dragon.
Right?
Hey, Total
This is
Warrior.
pretty ridiculous.
I mean, they might actually kill one this time.
I targeted Wolfring as the dragon to kill. I mean, the mammoth to kill. You think Durthu can beat a mammoth?
Honestly, maybe.
Look at him, he's got a sword as big as a mammoth.
Uh-huh. How are they doing?
How the dragon's doing?
The other mammoth is definitely
So,
gonna screw him up.
3 dragons have run away, and 1 mammoth has retreated.
Huh.
Okay, our dragons are returning. That's good. So let's flank the mammoths with our dragons. Durthu is losing terribly. Jeez.
You got double teamed.
Wolfrick's almost dead. Dragons might take this. It's possible.
I think it's...
Close, whatever it is.
Do you have any of their mammoths dead?
No. Nothing has died yet, actually. We gotta get Durthu out of here so we can die. And
I'm
Durthu's
intrigued.
ready. About the dragons?
Yeah.
Maybe we should use the different lord that wouldn't.
Have died
A
so
ranged
quick.
one? I think just a ranged one. That could, like, run away. Or, actually, we could have put an elf on a dragon.
We could have.
Yeah.
Might have been the way to go.
I think the dragons are losing now. See how the fight is kind of... Have them all... I guess we could, like, try to take out the weak ones.
I would say go back and pick up whatever humans are left, but there aren't any.
What do you mean, whatever humans are
Like with the dragons, like fly in, have them hop on the back and fly out. It's dragons, they're used to carrying people.
Yeah, we've lost most of our dragons now. Dragon's not good enough.
Nothing's good enough.
Nothing's good
Did
enough.
we even kill one?
Yeah, no, we got some mammoths. We'll see at the end. And rather than conceding this time, I should just speed it up so we can actually see how we did. Oh, we killed one. We killed a single mammoth.
That's progress. Solid progress.
We technically, yeah, they did do better than I was thinking. You're right.
You thought they were gonna wipe, and yet they did not. Alright, well you set this up. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Ugh.
Frost dragons, maybe? Let's try frost dragon. Why
Frost
not?
dragons might do it.
Can he ride a frost dragon? No, he can only ride a mammoth. That feels like cheating if he rides a mammoth.
Yeah, send a mammoth to do a mammoth job. You wanna kill him, you should set a mammoth to kill a mammoth.
I don't believe in the frost dragons. I'm sorry, I really don't. At home I played a bit of a Throg campaign, and I managed to confederate with somebody who had a frost dragon, and I lost the thing like in the next fight as soon as I got it because it was so weak. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try advanced tactics this time. I'm gonna bring the dragons around. Oops. Bring the dragons around and then drop onto a mammoth's head. Like this mammoth's head. They look cooler than the forest dragons, but I don't know if that then translates. I'm also gonna micro him so he doesn't die. Altogether, they might be able to just finish this guy off. I guess we could try that. We could try like bombing them. Because we just take off again and then do this to a different mammoth. Because we can fly. Okay. Let's pick this guy. He's the furthest away from another mammoth. As long as we don't engage the brunt of the mammoth, we might be able to make it and win. So yeah, these guys are going to be able to finish off this mammoth now. I keep saying the word mammoth and it's starting to sound very strange to me. Yep, that's one mammoth down. The problem is eventually we're going to get trapped in a fight, which we won't be able to escape from properly. Like right now. Pull out. Everyone run away. Okay. Let's go over here. Like, yeah, these guys are all too grouped up now. We need to regroup. Go in on it. See, we killed one mammoth, lost one frostworm. Actually, we killed two mammoths because that one's running away still. Good, good. We're up on them now. Hopefully he just leaves and doesn't come back, because these guys have terror, so they lower the morale of things automatically, but it recovers quickly. Yeah, so he's coming back. Shit. The run-in, run-out thing isn't... It's going better than it was before, but not amazing. What do you mean fully level up the dwarves?
How'd it go?
We're still fighting. I've come up with a tactic. Because you pointed out that they all hit the thing in like a staggered order, and they're pushing back. So that's what I've been doing. We're leaving, and then we charge, we all fall on one mammoth and almost kill it. And we pull back and repeat. As you can see, we've killed 1-2 mammoths, and then another mammoth left the battlefield.
So we're doing okay?
We've killed at least 3 mammoths. Problem is we've lost about 3 frostworms too. Okay. So it's I'm not sure if it'll lead to victory.
Been wiped out.
Okay, let's 4 frostworms.
We've only lost 1.
These are running away. So,
okay.
And they're not coming back, I don't think. Oh, He's coming back. Okay, that's good. Or actually, let's get our lord over here to inspire the frostworms. The problem is that everything's clumping up more and more, so this tactic is getting worse and worse. Because if you're in melee and you're hit, you can't fly away. Even if you really want to.
Yeah.
But let's finish off this mammoth. They're like vultures. Just
I was gonna think more like Sky Piranha.
sky piranha. Swarming poor defenseless mammoths on the fringes of battle.
Oh god, imagine how terrifying that would be.
What, sky piranha that feed on mammoths?
No, just piranha that were like Sky Piranha. Like bird
sky piranha. Yeah, that would be terrifying.
The Stymphalian birds from Greek mythology.
Right, yeah.
That would be terrifying.
That would be terrifying.
Ever one of Hercules'
Flavors, yeah.
yeah. Stymphalian birds. The Stymphalian birds are man-eating birds with beaks of bronze, sharp metallic feathers that they could launch at their victims, and poisonous dung.
Poisonous what?
Dung.
Dung.
Apparently, they had poisonous poop.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
There's just too many mammoths.
Too many mammoths. Too many mammoths.
Oh, ranks. Yeah, you're right. We should try that. I forgot about ranks. These are ranked 1 mammoths.
Are they rank 1 mammoths?
Yep. They're ranked 1 mammoths. This has definitely been the closest to victory that we've got.
Like, I feel like we... Alright, I feel like this is just proving my hypothesis that mammoths are the most overpowered unit in this game. Because no matter what we throw at these mammoths, it's not stopping them.
I mean, we could try a different faction's big, dumb unit and just an army of those and see who wins, but I kind of wanted to try beating him with more conventional tactics, even though this is... we're currently throwing another faction, the same faction's other big, dumb unit at them. It claims it's still a stalemate, which I don't quite believe, but...
Smell that fear. Obey it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is like giants. Giants would be the thing. Is there, do you know which kind of giant is the best kind of giant? Like, is a chaos giant the best kind of giant, or is like...
A dead giant.
A what?
Dead.
Oh, there's no dead giant. Not yet, anyway. There will be dead giants.
I'm saying, I'm trying to have an epic line here, Zach.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what's the best
The
kind
only
of
best, the best kind of giant is a dead giant.
Okay, got it. I didn't realize we had a giant racist on our hands.
Giants are fine. I saw my moment and I tried to take it, but it did
Sorry,
not work
I
out
ruined
for
it
me.
completely by by misunderstanding what you meant.
It's all good.
Maybe in Total Warhammer 2, when we get breath attacks, they'll be good.
Maybe. How many mammoths are dead so far?
I don't really have a good count.
There's at least
1,
5
2, 3,
or 6 there.
4, 5. Yeah, there's at least 6 there. And that one's leaving. We gotta finish this one off, because it's coming back.
Get moving. Through the must.
The problem is there's more mammoths left than there are dragons left. And the fact that my tactics are getting worse the more dragons we lose, because the
Yeah.
initial attack is worse. But, yeah, like, I don't think we could win from here. There's so many of them. They're so angry and mean. Yeah, it's like after. Yep, there it goes. We'll see how we did.
All right.
They lost 7
We
mammoths.
killed 7 of their mammoths. That's not bad, actually.
I guess it's the best we've managed. So, like, the Empire... Maybe the Empire might be a good choice. What if we had a whole bunch of Luminarchs pissed? And, like, the special one. And then, like, some siege tanks. Steam tanks? They're unbreakable.
That sounds good. Because mammoths are good at breaking things. All right.
We want maybe we want like a wizard to back everyone up too. I
Can
don't
we
know.
get just a siege engine?
What do you mean, just a siege engine?
Like something
just like-
like an actual siege engine to just put up against the mammoths and unload people on top of them.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea. We'll do that first, and then we'll.
One orc versus what?
So what we're gonna do is here. We're gonna do this. So we're gonna hire just a dumb orc war boss, and then we're gonna give him a giant. And then we're gonna go over here. I wish you could. Oh, you can't. Okay. Player army. Yes. And we're gonna give him a chaos giant. And we see who wins. Actually, can we have the armies fight without lords? Can we do that? No. Okay.
No.
Let's do that. I'm gonna make sure he has nothing. Same for our guy, because this is about the mammoths.
Giants.
Sorry, this is about the giants.
Send a giant to kill it.
Well, he doesn't have any spells. He doesn't have any spells, so it's fine. I forgot to change the battleground. I'm sorry.
All right. Shifting. Moving fast.
You know, this kind of makes me wish I had another account so we could, like, you could play against me.
I'd be so bad and die immediately.
Well, you could be the giants. I mean, you could, or the mammoths.
Mammoths.
You could be the mammoths. I think this is going to take a while. Looks like Orc is winning, though. Place your bets.
Uh,
What are you doing in here? Orc was winning. Orc isn't winning anymore.
he's getting double teamed.
Well, we got our guy coming in now.
He may be too late. You are losing ground.
Now we have a little lord fight going on underneath that. Do you think that?
Ugh, so silly.
Yeah, I think Chaos was winning even before the sorcerer got involved.
Only just a little bit, though.
But they're pretty close still.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is completely random because it's whoever gets staggered more loses. It looks like to me.
It's RNG.
So it's Chaos. Chaos Giants, take it.
Can't we recreate Blood Bowl in this?
No, but there is a Blood Bowl game.
Yeah, I know.
It's important. Army setup.
All right. Let's see.
We'll have a dragon for backup. And then just... The other thing we could do is, with chaos, we can make a more varied army setup of...
One of everything.
No. You'll see. I'll show you. This is
I'm intrigued.
Our general represents that army. Cheat? Oh, because there's cheating involved. There was cheating involved, yeah.
Yeah. He brought an extra person in to help them out.
So check out this guy. So we can have an army of slightly smaller versions of him. If we wanted to.
So it's a lightning Lionel, right?
A what?
Breath of the Wild?
Oh, I haven't played Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
I wish I played Breath of the Wild. We're also going to use advanced military tactics by...
Rushing them?
No, ranking. We're making a rank. Imagine if this was a unit you could recruit, like...
What?
A 12 giant unit? They're kind of in formation.
That'd be
You don't think
horrifying.
Dragon Ogres would do much? It's possible.
Dragon Ogres.
That's what they're called. Because they're like... It's like a dragon centaur. They're like, except it's an ogre is the top part and the dragon is the bottom part.
I like it. How are we doing?
It's hard to tell.
I think we're actually doing pretty good. I mean, it is hard to tell.
Oh,
but...
okay. That one took the brunt of an attack and it's not doing well. What's his face? Sun Eater. Doing... He could be doing better. Got some giants that are stuck and not fighting this problem. This might work?
Maybe?
You can't like Kozilek die. Kozilek? How would you pronounce that?
Wait, what?
Right here.
Kolek.
Kolek. Kolek Sun Eater?
Kolek Sun Eater.
Everything we had anti-charge. Everything we had anti-charge.
The issue is that they are too powerful.
Because they charge, and that knocks your infantry down, and anti-charge is supposed to prevent that, but they have so much charge that it doesn't. It seems like
It's like saying, we block this much damage, but they deal... It's like a... You haven't played Edge of the Empire, but there's ship scale damage and player scale damage. Every point of ship scale damage is 10 player damage.
Yeah, so it's like that.
There's
it's like
breach,
they're dealing...
which cuts through 1 ship armor or 10 player armor. They've got breach. They just... smash through it.
It's like, these are the best anti-charge against horses, but these are mammoths.
It's like, great. Your spear braced to the ground is
Although
just
I
going
think
to
that-
shatter against its mammoth, like,
But the giants are winning.
mammothalian chest.
The giants have basically won.
We've sent him packing.
So, the mammoths are defeated,
Victory is in all grasp.
but there's a new boogeyman.
The new boogeyman is the giant army. Oh god, what if there's an army that is giants and mammoths?
Oh no! You can actually build that.
Giants riding mammoths.
You can't build that. The Norska has giants too.
They only lost 8 people though.
Yeah, but their morale, yeah, it's...
The rest ran away, but still. I
Giants
still
are-
maintain that mammoths are the most OP because
We also
built
didn't
an
even use the best...
entire army of
we didn't
giants.
use the best mammoths.
Those were base level. Those were base tier mammoths.
See, like, if you compare this mammoth to that mammoth, it has 1,600 more health, 40 more armor, 5 more leadership, and 5 more melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
And this mammoth, compared to that mammoth, has 1,000 more health. This one had... That one has more health. That's interesting. This one's just the best man. Okay, that's better.
That's a war mammoth, and there's the war shrine mammoth, which
which isn't as good.
Yeah.
It's got abilities though.
Yeah. God, imagine if we built like an entire army of the best mammoths we could.
And then what?
We wouldn't be able to win against it.
Yeah.
Especially if we rank them up.
Anything else wacky you want to try? That probably doesn't involve mammoths.
What unit has the most men in it?
Giant spiders. Giant spiders might have worked. I think it's goblins has the most units.
Okay, so we do goblins, and then we send the boat through them.
You just like the boat.
I like the boat. No. What if we did?
I think it's goblins. They have 160, right? Yeah, 160. I'm not sure. Fanatics? What would like? Okay, Fanatics is a good base. Let's start with Fanatics.
All right.
I like
So
that.
what are we going up against?
Well, maybe we go up against Fanatics and then something else.
Okay.
Oh, that kind of Fanatics. Okay, yes. Night Goblins with Fanatics. Yes.
With phonetics, so they know how to spell stuff phonetically.
Nope, Fanatics. Which means they
Yeah,
have goblins.
phonetics. Same word, right?
They
or
have,
leadership.
they're goblins.
Special ranged weapons, poison attacks.
That's what we want.
What map are we gonna play on?
I don't know. I want more goblins though. I don't think we have enough goblins.
Never. What?
Are we fighting against this, or are we this?
We are fighting. Well, no, we are this.
We are this. What are we fighting against?
I don't know.
This is stupid.
A lot of stuff apparently.
I bet this would also destroy almost any army because the thing
The
with Fanatic,
goblins.
the goblins, they send out people with, they just like spin with a big. It's a goblin holding a huge flail basically, and it just spins across the battlefield. So I think like if I built a reasonable army of anything, it would lose.
Mammoths.
Not mammoths. Anything that isn't mammoths. Normal Empire. But yeah, let's do that. Let's fight them with the Empire. So I'm gonna build my kind of Empire army I really like. So let's go with Karl Franz because he's good. We'll give him.
Karl Franz.
Should I just do 12 units or do the full 40?
Do the standard 25
What do you mean the standard 25?
of like that's how many men you have, right? No,
That's 12.
12.
Yeah. See, it stops here. And there's 2 extra lines.
Yeah, but each of those lines has a lot more than 6 on it.
Sorry, 20 units. Yeah.
But one of those units.
So
is
do
taken
the
up
standard
with-
20?
Yeah, standard 20.
Okay. We probably want some Hellstorm rocket batteries. These are good anti-infantry. And they have poor accuracy, but that doesn't matter because they're going to hit stuff. Let's see. I really like handgunners. They're really good, I think. And
What?
I'm gonna want a lot of great swords, I think, and probably just some regular spearmen with shields. Or I mean, we don't need to go that low. Go with like halberdiers, swordsmen, more gunners. What else? Probably like a wizard or two.
The goblins will run with any kind of combat unless you put a goblin leader in them to give them morale.
Well, I gave him Skarsnik. Isn't he the one with the best goblin leadership bonus? Or should I give them Night Goblin Warbots?
Does he get a better advantage because he's a Night Goblin War Boss or Night Goblin?
I don't, because
Dudes or
Scar
not?
Snake is also a Night Goblin.
Okay.
I don't know which one has the better leadership bonus. Yes, that one. Which one? I gave you 2 choices. Let me go back to building my army. Should we have some cavalry? Is that cheating?
I don't think that's cheating.
Let's have some... Yeah, yeah. No, they will definitely run otherwise. Yeah. Okay, Scar Snake. Yes,
Here
that's what I thought.
there be goblins.
Do you think that looks reasonable? We got a front line defense.
Yeah, I think that's
Some
I think that's pretty
cavalry to cycle charge the edge. Actually, I should go with the shock cavalry. Oh, they're both shock cavalry. What's the difference? Speed is better. Melee attack's better. Answer is better. Charge butt is better. Okay. You think the Empire wins easy? We'll see. We need a setting. I don't want to fight on this leg again.
Is there like a foresty area that would make sense that goblins would attack from?
Sure. How about that? That looks
Yeah,
good.
that looks interesting. Sportsmen.
They just have so many more units than we do.
So many. Too many.
Too many.
Almost.
We can set up on this hill. That might help us.
Set up the ranged units on the hill with the other guys behind them, or in front of them.
Yeah.
So we put our regular units down below the hill, and then our ranged units at the top of the hill, so the guys have to go around the hill to get to the
I wish we
ranged
were on the
units.
side with no trees. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Good luck with that.
What? What
Being
means
Sigmar's heirs.
they're Sigmar's heirs. Trust them. Trust them when they say that.
We're shouting it at the top of our lungs.
Everyone shouts everything at the top of the lungs in Warhammer. No one has regular conversations. You just shout it. You just find somebody and shout at them.
You yell at the top of your voice.
Okay.
This is my inside voice. What are you talking about? I am a mighty god.
I'm not sure if this is the best idea, doing it this way, but it's cool.
You hit the tree.
Oh, right, I forgot that's the thing about night goblins.
What?
You can't see them until they're close.
Huh.
Actually, wait, because we'll send Carl out to scout.
Carl Franz.
So he can scout for the artillery.
Oh, cool.
Because they're going to be somewhere around Skarsnik. There they are.
There's the army. Wow, that was a lot of gunfire.
Yep, that was only the first volley.
Your troops have uncovered hidden forces.
This map might have made it too easy.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. I didn't realize they were already over here.
I think some of them just ran into the woods. They're gonna flank around.
They did, yeah.
Sigma calls for aid.
They just hit Carl with the rocket.
What?
I mean, I did. My rockets did. Jesus.
See,
So there's the fanatic going.
so is that their entire army?
No, there's also another. There's also all this. Jesus.
No, I mean, is their entire army the fanatics?
Yes, yes.
So they all can do that?
They can all do that, yeah.
Oh my god.
probably need to move these tank gunners and fire on
They're
that.
all spinning up.
Well, there's it's an ability, so there's like a cooldown on it.
Okay, so each of the units has that ability. Or they
Yeah.
can send a
Also,
goblin
they're
doing that.
killing themselves.
Oh my goodness.
Because, it's because it's goblins, so...
There's so many of them.
I shouldn't have put the cavalry out there. That was a bad decision.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
we
there's so
won
many.
mostly because they were If
They
it wasn't
kept killing themselves.
if it wasn't fanatics, we might have lost.
If it was just regular goblins, we probably would have lost.
This was a cool suggestion. I like this one.
This was a good one.
This was a good
I
one.
approve.
There's still more goblins. We haven't really won yet. We killed like half of the goblins.
We have killed a lot of the goblins at this point.
I think Carl needs to go reinforce that side.
Pull back. Retreat.
More didn't come. Like, look. But the thing is, then they go through my troops into their troops.
They go through their troops, into your troops, and then through your troops into their own troops again.
Yep.
I love it. It's so good.
Why aren't we? Where's the rocket? I want some rocket. There we go.
Rocket barrage!
Okay, we need to like reform over here too. Carl never made it.
He's stuck grounded, I think.
Yeah, I think he is. You need to stop trying to get into melee
this
range.
is a lot of fun. Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line! I think camping out on the hilltop was a smart idea.
I think it was the only way it was gonna work.
Otherwise, we would have
Oh,
just been
look,
shredded by them.
They're all coming back. This is bad. All our melee is over here, currently. And we've lost like most of my melee troops because they just died.
Because the goblins have just been like, yeah, we got this.
Look at all this out here.
Mostly goblin.
That was all self-inflicted. The part over here that we killed them, but over here that's all them.
The real question, what happens if we pit two CPU armies against each other of those?
You want to do that and watch?
I think it's the equivalent of dropping a small city into a blender, like a small city worth of people into a blender, because they're going to just destroy each other, like on a completely flat open field. They just charge each other and just shred.
I mean, we can do that. We can easily do that because we can make. At worst, we can like give ourselves a ranged general to fly, and then put those the two CPU armies that are identical against each other, and just watch. Okay, they're routing again, but they'll be back. Not in greater numbers. They're not sand people.
Probably in less number. You beat me to the sand people reference, which I commend you on.
I knew it was coming. It was coming. As soon as I said greater,
They'll be back.
they'll be back. Yeah.
Honestly, we might win this.
I can't tell.
I don't know if we're going to, but we might.
Because over here, like the problem that keeps
What
happening
happens is they're going basically just like this. They're going back and forth, where they'll route on one side, so we rush to the other side, and then they route on that side right as the other side starts coming back.
and we're running out of troops.
It's a solid ebb and flow. Ugh.
It is easier to route them every single time.
Yeah.
And like I don't know how many goblins have died today.
Well, all right. Let's see. Can we? We can't tell how many goblins are
We
left,
have no
right?
idea how many, because every time they leave, like, they go a little bit away, we cease to be able to see them.
Yeah, you're right. They do get to the hidden point.
Okay, those might be broken for good now.
We might have won this.
Yeah, we might have won this.
Yeah,
We won this. We won this. Wow.
We routed them. Well, to be fair, they routed themselves. As they...
Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to...
Okay, losses. 3,433.
See, you want to pit two of these against each other and see what happens?
It's just gonna be a meat grinder.
You said you wanted it.
Yes. Let's see it.
Oops, I didn't mean to.
So many.
Shit, did I overwrite it by accident?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Two separate armies on each side of the flailers.
Okay, so what do we have? We just have like a flying general?
I think just a flying general. Maybe even the same guy that we had last time. We just don't land.
How about we have a dude on a Pegasus?
Yeah, I like that. King Loon Leon Core.
Allies Green Chickens, 6,241 units.
Oh my god, that's so many.
Well, I forgot to change the map. That's fine. We're just here to observe.
We're just here to watch.
Oh, this might break everything.
We might have made the computer poop itself.
The computer will really... If the computer poops itself, it's going to poop itself when they touch each other.
They're gonna get close, and it's just gonna be like, and this explosion of horror.
Should we try to go out and spot them? Oh no, they're just sitting there. They're just sitting there waiting.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like watching fluid dynamics in a weird way.
A little bit.
Look, it's a poor defenseless little goblin and his friend. Nothing else to be concerned about here. Okay, there they are.
The chaos has started.
It's mostly going to be just the...
Yeah!
Look how many are out right now.
Already, so many dead.
Already somebody dead, yeah. I think these guys are slaughtering people, we just can't see them.
They're slaughtering themselves.
Well, there's no way to tell if it's friendly fire or enemy fire anymore.
Yeah.
We know that, like, the frontline goblin units are almost completely destroyed already.
In an army of goblin flailers, you want to be at the back, lest you get hit by the men behind you and in front of you.
This was much more of a meat grinder than even I thought it was going to be. Like, they didn't hit each other before most of them died. The enemy might have won just because they kept more units in reserve.
Probably.
'Cause look, that's...
Oh boy.
All of these are broken already. Yep, I think
they won because we were the ones who moved towards them. We lost the game of chicken. Of stare down chicken. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I've never considered putting armies, like, of flailers against each other because, like, the flailers are great against weak units like goblins. They're less good against, like,
against
dwarves.
weak units like themselves.
Yeah. Look like these.
Oh my god. It's such a meat
How's things
grinder.
on this side? Bad. I don't understand. Like, I
I
guess
was not expecting this much of a meat grinder either.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
Like, look at that. Look right here. Just this whole, just everything we can
Bloodied
see.
everything.
Yeah. And on this cataclysmic note, I think we might call the stream, right? It's about time. Thanks for watching, everyone.
A truly
we're gonna let the battle finish out so we can see
horrific
all the numbers.
shredding of people.
But I just want to say that, like, we stream every day of the week.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We've been streaming for 4 hours now.
Shoosh mouth.
And I don't think we're gonna top the chaos.
I don't know that we can top this
Look
chaos.
at this. Like, maybe they're gonna win now because they advanced and a new army of players was just released. And thanks for watching. Do you know what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's gonna be Alan and Jordana.
Right, they're playing Sundered.
They're playing Sundered still.
It's a Metroidvania platformer. Apparently they're very good at it, which is cool.
Like Jordana's really good at it.
Yeah,
which is
apparently
cool.
Jordana's really good at it. And
After
then
that, it's gonna be me
Thursday.
and Alan playing more Shadow of Mordor on Thursday. So we're gonna be possibly finishing up the actual campaign for that, and then maybe moving on to 100% it. We're not sure whether or not we're going to actually go for the 100% yet.
I don't think you guys should go for the 100%. That's my personal advice.
No, it's gonna take too long.
Demon Spawn are awesome.
But no, and then the day after that, it's gonna be I
Friday.
believe, Jordana and Emily.
Right, and they're playing Dream Daddy Simulator or Dream
Which-
Daddy Dating Sim. The
Dream Daddy Simulator
That one.
or Dream Daddy Dating Sim.
They're dating daddies.
We two should be back, I think, next week
Probably sometime next week.
because we would like to do this again next week at some point.
Yeah.
It'll probably be either Friday or
Tuesday or Friday.
Tuesday or Friday.
Because those are sort of the grab bag streams right now.
Yeah.
Also on Monday, I will be back and will be playing Kerbal Space Program, and we might continue breaking the game with weird mods. This last
Fun.
Monday, we put Chris modded the game so that there was a planet orbiting on the surface of Kerbin. Can you imagine? So you have you have Earth, and then you take Venus from where it's supposed to be and just pop it so it rotates around the planet.
Okay.
And it kind of broke everything. It was awesome.
Huh.
Yeah, he's
Floating there and shit. Yep.
he's observing. That's that.
He's watching.
We just wanted to watch. These are actually CPU armies that are fighting, and it's actually much more even than it looked at first.
Yeah.
Because they all left that way.
They keep routing and then coming back.
So let's speed it up to get to the end here. The cleanup. It's probably gonna end up being Skarsnik versus Skarsnik, and everyone else is routed.
Probably.
And the yeah, okay. So these guys are still fighting. They've all routed. Some are rallying, I guess. I don't think any blue units are rallying though.
I don't know if any red units are rallying.
I think some of them did.
Maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, these guys rallied.
Huh. But no.
Yep, that was what we wanted to see. We did a fight versus the 40 Goblin Fanatics as King Lewin. I mean, as the Empire, and
Yeah,
it was pretty awesome.
They killed more of their units than we did.
Definitely.
Easily.
It is, like I predicted, Skarsnik versus Skarsnik. The only standards.
The oldest battle. Goblin versus self.
And
Have you heard the edit of the Beauty and the Beast song "A Tale as Old as Time," where the only line in it is "A Tale as Old as Time"? It's somebody who has taken "A Tale as Old as Time," but just hold on.
that sounds great. Very evenly matched. Very evenly matched.
I don't remember what it's called.
If you can find it real quick, but otherwise, He just typed A Tale as Old as Time 3 times in a row.
No, it's A Tale as Old as Time, but it's only A Tale as Old as
Oh,
Time.
okay.
Um,
It's got to be that, right? Mrs. Potts sings.
I think it's this one. I think.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks like it's this. So just type into Google, type into YouTube A Tale as Old as Time, and you should be able to find it. But I think that's all for us. I would like to listen to this, so we should get offline so we can
I don't know if this is it, but yeah, if you guys can find look for it. I'll link it in the chat or put it on my Twitter. If you guys want to know when we are going to be streaming again, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitter. I always send a tweet before we're going.
The Twitter should appear right in the corner.
Yeah,
down in a second.
There-ish. But I'm also gonna go ahead and just drop. That's our Twitter. My Twitter, I think, is.
You should know you're on Twitter.
I don't.
You really should.
I think that's my Twitter.
Serve donuts?
Probably. Most likely. Our website is...
There's Twitter now. Which does... The website has a schedule.
The website does have a schedule. That's going to be at... Schmuckco.com/live.
So, thank you all for watching, and check this out when we come back.
Hit the follow button, wherever that is. I don't remember exactly
I don't know. It's fine.
Somewhere. Go ahead and hit that if you enjoyed it and you want to figure out when we're doing stuff. We always put a thing up when we're about to start streaming, letting you know who's playing and what they're playing. And yeah, I'm trying to be more active on Twitter beyond just tweeting out when I'm streaming, because I'm trying to get used to this whole social media thing, because for all intents and purposes, I am a 90-year-old man when it comes to how effective I am at using my social media. Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up. Thanks for having me and indulging me in my horrible ideas for this game. And hopefully we'll see you guys all next week. And hopefully Alan and Jordana will see some of you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.